Hi,
Hello.
Sas.
Hello, Sas. I've reactivated the boat horn, Sas. There is a 20-minute cooldown, so save your horning for when it is necessary. Let me flick this over here. So this is Dead Aim. This is Zoe's request. This is their birthday game.
Yeah, welcome to birthday stream 1 of 6.
Yeah, actually, I'm actually going to reboot this so we can hear the full PS2. Well, Evie got in ahead of you there, Sass.
You've
sorry.
been usurped.
Yep. Hey, well, happy birthday, 1 of 6. Hey, Joe. How you doing?
Hey, Joe. Happy birthday, everyone. I had a weird experience at the coffee shop where half of them know me as Zoe and half of them know me as Zoe, depending on how close I've gotten to them. And so today was like,
you've gone completely robot-y. Oh, Jesus. Zoe?
Did you lose me?
No, wait, hold on. How was there another boat horn? I thought I put the timer on that. No, this is all falling apart. I at least turned it down.
And I think of that as Joe is here. Am I to explain to is
okay,
I don't want to be I don't want to say Zoe through a mask and get Joe back. That's my least favorite. So that's why I say Zoe. Oh, thank you.
No. Happy jizz whaling day.
Oh, God's sake.
Sasquatches, you better get the fuck off this stream with that. I don't want to hear a single thing about Star Wars for the next 5 hours.
What? I'm just talking about the
I don't want to hear it.
I'm just talking about jizz, the great musical.
You better be talking about just tremendous amounts of semen, because that's the only thing I want to hear about on this.
Well, it is one of my streams, so it will come up on my other. Yep. Hold up, Mike.
Transsexual Resident Evil. It's also the most Cajun Resident Evil, which is not saying a lot, but you'll hear.
Right. One sec. I don't know if this is Discord, but you're cutting in and out for me, so I don't know if that's just me or if it's you. You went really full robot before, and I couldn't tell if it was Discord or if it was your end or if it was my end. It was also people were blaring boat horns at me at the same time, so it's kind of hard to tell. No, you're completely gone at this point now. If you're trying to talk at all. Sas, if you're still there... Oh, they're disconnected. Oh, my... Okay, hold on. My Discord connection is showing red, so I don't know what's going on there. Everything else is fine, though.
I think it might be here.
Yeah, okay, that might be. Give me 1 second. I'm going to quit our Discord and I'll join back in a second. And I'll get you all back in.
But
1 sec.
Flashing.
Yeah, 1 sec here now. Let me just double check. Oh. Hold on, let me just check.
They said I was cutting. Oh, but that's your stream.
Okay, hold on now. All right, my connection. My connection on Discord suddenly went back to green, so let's try it again. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, this isn't great. This is not a good start. I don't know what's going on. No, okay. My voice. All right, 1 second. I'm going to quit our Discord and I'll join back into it. Okay, let me try this again now. 1 second. Okay. How's that now? You hear me okay?
Been here.
I've always heard.
Hey.
No, you're still cutting in and out. I don't know what's going on. I restarted Discord. I cut my...
Sas is Sas.
No, you're both cutting in and out now, I think. And there's like a delay. I don't know. It's weird. It feels like you're responding to me like after I'm done talking to you.
I think it's side.
Yeah. Okay, hold on now. Yeah, because Discord just keeps popping up as a red connection thing, and I don't know what is going on. 1 sec now. All right.
I don't know. Become a cyborg.
Okay, you seem to be. Okay, all right, let me just get a sound check off you there, Zoe.
Hello.
Okay, so it seems to be leveled out. So you know where it's got the little green bars down at the bottom? It kept flashing it kept flashing intermittently red for me.
Sure.
But I don't know. It seems to have leveled out now, so maybe it's okay. Let me try sharing my screen again.
I choose to believe that it's okay.
Okay. You're seeing the title menu, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I don't know. I think maybe Discord was just having a moment.
Discord often does.
Yeah, that full on sounded. I thought your headset was disconnecting or something. Like it sounded like something dropping Bluetooth connection, but no, it was apparently my connection to Discord was dropping.
Fuckers.
But everything else was fine. OBS was fine. Twitch was fine. So.
OBS is fine. Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, Discord has its weird moments, so it's not unthinkable.
That's it. All right, I think everyone's seen that that opening scene a bit enough.
Have we? But you missed all my commentary on the hard rock song because.
Well, we'll let it. I suppose we'll let it start again so we can hear. Yeah, it is a very early 2000s song, isn't it?
Yeah, they were like butt rock only. Sorry.
I just want you to know I could give a shit. I just like jizz whalers.
I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I fucking hate Star Wars, man. And the offense that I take with this stupid fucking so-called holiday being next to my actual holiday, the year of my birth, 2022, Ba de Ba and covers of Ba de Ba only. This is the sound of a heavyweight gun. This is so bad. Remember the song in Dead Rising with the comics?
No,
I don't run from the cops, but I want to. Come on. I don't know. Like, video games in this era, they could not be stopped, and they would not be stopped.
Well, remember the end of Cold Fear had the Marilyn Manson song on it as well. Like
Wait, was it literally a Marilyn Manson song?
Yep. The one I thought was
already forgotten that. Wow, they paid for it.
It was even better because I thought it was I thought, oh, this is some knockoff, and it's like, nope, this is actually Marilyn Manson.
This is so much better than The Other World. The Other World awaits you.
All right, I'm going to try to remember these controls.
Yeah, earlier Joe said that May the 4th is April 1st of Taurus season, and I've never felt anything more true than that.
How do you feel about March 10, though?
What the fuck is which one's that?
Mario Day.
Oh, I don't give a shit about Mario.
How do you feel about anime?
Well, all these things are stupid.
That's a really fucking bad one.
The only thing that's fun with dates is when you get like all twos in the same day, or all
and then they
ones.
released the Dreamcast 2.
Yeah. $99.99. That's the only thing I want to fucking hear in this chat.
But
Let's fucking go.
yeah.
Also, when I was cutting out, I was talking about how this is not only the most transsexual Resident Evil, but it's the most Cajun Resident Evil. Also, the bad guy's name is Morpheus.
Oh wait, that's
also,
the game
starts
quoting?
with a quote from a fake character, which is literally my least favorite thing for video games.
That is my favorite thing in video games.
I hate it so much. It's fine in a Resident Evil game, but like when BioShock starts with a quote from like BioShock Infinite starts with a quote from its own scientist, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. Considering BioShock Infinite, it would make sense. It would start with a quote up its own ass.
Yeah, that's exactly why we hate it. Oh, a large quantity of T-virus stolen from a French lab, just like the one in Resident Evil Code Veronica.
I was going to say as well, I kind of did some checks on the audio, but I didn't want to play the game to like start. So anyone watching the stream, just let me know how the audio is sounding to you. Also, I only was just because we were talking about BioShock Infinite the other day, and then there's been like a recent resurgence of people playing and rediscovering or discovering for the first time Revengeance. Revengeance came out the month before BioShock Infinite, and I go, why was that not the game that people like were promoting? Like, why did that not get Game of the Year?
Talk about woke video games. Metal Gear Solid Revengeance predicted Trump.
I mean, there was a good bit going around I saw on Tumblr like the last couple of days, which is like Armstrong and Ryden both have the same opinion of like what's going on in the world, but they're both approaching it but because Armstrong has never worked a day in his life, he believes that it's about, the strong could crush the weak to grease the wheels of machines. But they're being told to buy, consumerist bullshit instead. Whereas only Ryden actually understands, like, no, this is, the people who are the ones getting crushed are the ones for whom this is the distraction. It's a very there's a very good and that they both that's why Armstrong's fuck the 24/7 news cycle thing resonates with so many people, but we all understand that he is the guy who is completely off his rocker. Yeah.
Wow, I'm so glad that girl threw a grenade to save your life.
So
how does this compare to Dino Survivor?
This is the real video game, Sas. Every one of these, look, let's not make promises.
How is Dino Survivor not a real video game?
I don't think there was a real one of these games until this one. All the other ones are fake video games.
Wait, you move around and shoot.
Gun Survivor 1, Gun Survivor 2, Gun Survivor 3, Dino Survivor. This is Gun Survivor 4, Resident Evil, Dead Aim.
Dino Survivor.
Look, I'm just saying, those games were fake and stupid. I forgot you moved around in third person.
Yeah,
I wrote a speed run for this game.
Did you?
Don't read that.
Okay.
This is one of the ones I have a speed run fact on Game Facts. This is not Leon. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's Cajun.
Closed.
Okay, so
the
Leon
audio was pretty
flavor.
Yeah. Po' boy Leon. Crawdad Leon.
Alright. And it's not. So what's weird is that it's not tank control, or it's not. So I suppose it's kind of pseudo tank controls, because you are moving the I feel like I should be moving the character, but it's not. I feel like I should be moving the character as if it was moving by tank controls, but he's not. He moves forward, he moves back, and then left and right, move the camera.
That's horrific.
It's a very weird.
That must be some kind of gun con thing where there's literally 4 buttons on it.
God.
And they're all D-pad.
The PlayStation 1 had a light gun game too.
It sure did. That was Gun Survivor 1. And that game is not a video game. As I said, Gun Survivor 1, not a video game. Gun
How?
Survivor 2, not a video game. Gun
Dino
Survivor
Survivor
3,
is
Dino
absolutely a video
Survivor,
game.
not a video game.
It's
This one, kind of a video game from what I remember it.
Well, again, this one has a boat in it, so of course it's a video game.
hey,
It's
hey,
also,
Dino Survivor has a boat.
this is the third Resident Evil game we've played on this stream that takes place
I
on a
know.
cruise liner.
I know. I'm kind of feeling like there's a trend there.
What were they thinking?
But it's all the side games. Why are all the side games on boats?
Yeah, they were just like, put a boat in there.
I mean,
Where is the place no one can reach? A boat.
Something of a bottle episode, you might call it.
and then it's only when whoever developed all these games finally got on the main team that they went, fine, we're making Resident Evil 7 and it's going to be bad, and also there's going to be a boat, and the boat is also going to be the worst part of that game.
Not a cruise liner, though. There is
No,
a
it's
distinction.
It is a research ship. Yeah, that is true.
Well, some of the cruise liners were research ships. Including
true.
this
Yeah,
one, probably.
that is true.
I'm going to say there's a near 100% chance that Morpheus steps out of a vial of T-virant goo at the bottom of this ship in 3 hours.
How many boats do we think are going to be here in this game? Like secret boats?
Oh, I think at this time they only had the budget for one boat. I guess, though, the Game Boy Color one had 2 boats, if you count a submarine.
I was going to say,
We're gonna
we
need a
count those
bigger
as half.
boat.
They were going to be on a boat sooner or later, says Joe.
Oh, yes. First class.
If nautical nonsense be something you wish, Owen boat stream.
Oh, is that from the hit new show Our Flag Means Death?
Oh, actually, that
That's
reminds
the
me.
pirate rhyme.
Did you? Oh, hold on! I'm gonna shoot this guy. When I was doing that bit of video editing the other day, I noticed. Oh, what's my reload? Oop.
You have 135 bullets. That feels like a lot.
I've picked up a lot already. Oh, God's sake. You know what? It's fine.
Oh, I forgot that I got a birthday top up in Arknights. Let's see who my birthday free 6-star is, because the game knew it was my birthday. Okay, here it comes. Everybody hold your breath. I'm
Crossing
opening
my
the duffel
fingers.
bag. It really doesn't matter. None of these things are going to be new. It
Bruce.
is... Oh, it's XUCI. Oh, Bruce. Yeah, his name is like Bruce Leroy or something, because he's Cajun.
Tell your former executive of Umbrella named Morpheus, the man who storms the virus and hijacked Umbrella's cruiser. Your mission is to infiltrate the cruiser and report the status immediately to the base of strategic forces. Prepare some equipment for you. Give you a good look.
By the way, Owen, it still says elusive target
for fuck's
Hitman
sake.
3.
I meant
That's because it is an elusive target.
Thank you, Sas.
Morpheus.
I keep forgetting to hit.
Oh, I thought you meant the boat. We gotta
We
kill a
have to
boat.
stop him from transing his gender.
I keep forgetting to hit.
Wait, why?
Because we're the cops. I mean, I have no
fair
idea what
point.
this guy is, but he's definitely cop adjacent. Let's look up the Resident Evil Dead Aim wiki and get a little backstory.
Thank you for reminding me there, Sas. I keep forgetting to hit OK on OBS when I go to change the settings for those things. So I was tab back and forget. I was going to say, I realized after when I was doing some video editing stuff the other day, that's the cancel button. When I was talking about the casting in that, I referred to, I said Grace Jones was in it, when of course I meant Leslie Jones. Very different actress. Also might have been a good choice. But I was going, God, that's like the second time I've done that in about a month, where at the end of March, I accidentally, for about an hour, had my sister thinking that the lead singer from The Darkness had died, because I'd sent her a message asking, had you heard about Justin Hawkins? When of course I meant Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters. And I feel like I constantly do this. I swap first names around. I think there was a time, I'm reminded every so often by my parents of the time I accidentally, when talking about the X-Files, said Pamela instead of Gillian Anderson. It should have been a very different television show.
I respect it.
But, what is my reload button? I thought I had a reload button on here. Reload. Okay, so O2. Let's see. Okay.
Oh right, I forgot these characters are in Project or Namco X Capcom.
What? Why?
I think specifically this guy is like with Regina from Dino Crisis.
What? Are you sure it's not the blonde-haired guy from Dino Crisis 2, Sasquatchulus?
Oh, you mean Dylan? How do
Yeah.
you forget Dylan? He's in or Dino Survivor. You meet Dylan.
Yeah,
Dino Crisis.
That's another reason why Gun Survivor is a fake game. Includes Dylan from Dino Crisis 2.
Bruce and Ling are playable characters.
That's horrifying. Wait a minute. The mysterious woman sidekick in this game is another Chinese woman?
Oh yeah, I looked it up. Bruce and Regina are paired together. So yeah.
They get shipped. A little cross-franchise fanfiction. I exclude that on AO3. That's like the first box I check. No fucking crossovers.
You want franchise purity?
Yes, I don't need the fucking Fire Emblem / every character in Smash Brothers fanfic. I don't need King Dedede porn. Thank you. I need the porn of these questionably youthful and conspicuously not aged characters.
Well, I mean, there's already official DDD muscle models, so it's like.
Actually, look, DDD is a bad choice because there does deserve to be some amount of DDD porn in the world, but I don't want to look at it. I will simply feel content knowing that DDD Bara exists.
Yeah, well, DDD Bara is canon, so.
I mean, sure.
I mean,
The door is shuttered on the other side. Okay, what you're going to have to do is go up on the parapet above that building and then drop down onto the roof, and then you're going to slide down a ladder. Oh my god. What's the point of all these doors? Is this fucking Silent Hill 2?
well, at least
Let's fucking go. Let us open a door.
At least they get marked on the map. So that's something.
It is Silent Hill 2. That's Silent Hill 2's main innovation.
God, I was I know you streamed it relatively recently, but I was watching someone else stream Silent Hill 2. It might have been Izzy actually, and she'd actually. So I asked at one point, "Oh, is this an emulator?" Because I thought the cutscene actually looked too good. I was gonna go, "God, this looks really good," and I'm like, "No, this is the original game running, captured off a PS3." I go, "God, those cutscenes look very good."
Yeah,
they're so well done.
Silent Hill 2 gets a lot of favors from the PC version, especially. There are like a couple really simple patches people made that just make the up-resing on it like unreal.
Emergency Facts from Paris branch, September 18th. International Sales Division. Attention, Roberto. Today, 3T. Sorry.
Oh, this is a Canada game.
No, I'm trying. Oh, speaking of Izzy, hello.
Hi.
Today, 3 T-Virus samples.
This is also made on a modified Quake 3 engine.
No, it isn't. Everything is made on a modified. Quake engine. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. Did you ever play Snake on the original Nokia? That's on the modified Quake engine.
Yeah, you mean on the N-Gage?
I've heard
Resident Evil 2 on the N-Gage either does not have a way to let you escape dodges or escape grabs from zombies, or it's so unintuitive that essentially it becomes a one-hit kill game. The first time a zombie touches you, you just lose because you can't figure out how to break the grab.
Oh, that guy's right there.
Is that chirping telling you? Oh, it's telling you there are zombies. That's pretty fun. Brat, 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 brat.
Oh, and you should get a gun con and then do all the gun.
Oh, and that one's getting back up. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh, reload! Oh, good thing you reload as fast as in any
Yeah.
light gun game. Very un-Resident Evil of them.
I know, that's actually what's thrown me off, is you are, of course, because it's a light gun game, I am just meant to be dumping bullets into them, but I'm used to Resident Evil, so I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like going, oh, I should be tossing like 2 shots into them at any time, you know?
Oh,
I mean, there is some...
headshot, like, blasted them back.
Yeah.
The flashing red when they aggro you is fascinating.
Weird choice.
It's very not Resident Evil. But again, this is one of the first video games in the Gun Survivor series that was a real video game, so they were still sorting it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
I was going to say, I actually looked up...
Like Caveat, the makers of Drakengard, and others.
I know
what more fucking
I was
explanation
going
do you need
I was
that
going to
it's
say
not a real video
another game that is
game?
almost certainly not a real video game.
Drakengard is the least real video game, but also the most real video game.
What's funny is I looked at that. Oh, that's close. Okay, that. Oh shit! Where did you come from? I looked at the Wikipedia for about that Dino Crisis game after you mentioned it, Sas, and the first like big. Kind of the only review that's quoted in is actually Ryan Davis's one from when he was still at GameStop. Oh, GameSpot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's, it's kind of like, oh, no, get off.
Does he say, this game doesn't feel that real?
I think, if I remember correctly, I can't remember if he was the one who quoted, but going, this would be better if it was actually just a real shooter.
Yeah, that's
Basically.
why they're not real video games,
Well, no,
because none of them are
different.
actually fun. That's what I mean by that.
If there's a lot of video games that aren't video games that if we're counting video games that aren't fun.
Absolutely, but they're not made to be insightful critiques of the human condition. They're games where you see fucking dinosaurs and it's not fun.
No, have you played Dino Stalkers? Its plot is absolute nonsense.
Yeah, but there's so many of those.
They hack a World War II fighter out of time.
I guess.
And then they save him later by hacking time to make the bullets go away. That's how it works. Confirmed.
Hug these zombies.
Also, they visit that the void from that one Simpsons episode where it's all 3D.
Sure, that's terrifying. $5 billion. Mon ami.
Yeah.
Good
What was the
faces.
face was like fucking Owen Wilson about to get a blowjob at a club in like Zoolander 2.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but the faces here remind me. You remember like the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex opening? It looks
Oh,
like
yes.
that.
Oh, bean teeth, yeah.
Yep. Baked bean teeth. Terrifying.
Same business doesn't mean same side, Bruce.
I actually wonder if it's the same
Bruce
studio.
McGivern. There are 18 facts for this game. That seems like too many.
What's your name?
So do you think they sent the Creole guy because the French branch would only trust someone who spoke French?
Oh, yeah.
Like, requirement, must speak French.
Yeah, Wealthy makes a good point. Why are these all like chief police hats? If you were on a ship, you would definitely be wearing more maritime clothing.
I mean, I think they're just boat security.
Like even
Yeah,
boat
I mean,
security is more
the
dressed.
security state has expanded so much that
Well,
Well,
it is also
Specifically, boats are considered like nationless.
well, yeah, this is an umbrella like facility as well. You know, it's not just a cruise liner; it's a research vessel.
You're so nationless, so ruthless. I know you with your Japanese eyes. You fucking sniper.
In room 909.
909. You couldn't make that shot. No one could make that shot.
No
I
one's
was-
that good.
I was talking to somebody on Grindr the other day, and they told me they had went to see Jawbreaker, and I was like, "Oh, my favorite punk band that did a Go-Go 13 song," and then I realized I was talking about Glassjaw, and Jawbreaker was a completely different New York punk band,
right.
and I was like, "Oh."
It's happened to us all, you know. Grace Jones, Leslie Jones, Jawbreaker, Glassjaw. It's all, you know, happens to us all.
We're all out here.
Exactly.
My other fun thing, I was trying to explain the concept of Waja to Roach yesterday, and I was like, okay, you know how we were talking about that BDSM, local BDSM Discord I joined, and how straight dudes in suits pointing down
Right,
at their
yeah.
dick while looking imperiously at you, I was like, that's Waja. And then I was like, or the feeling you experience looking at it. And then I realized that the kids today just call it cringe. And it's like, oh, I guess I could have just called it cringe, but that's what I knew it as, my generation. Now that I'm 40 years old.
Oh yeah. By the way, I've given birth.
Oh yes, how was the process of passing your stone?
Oh, congratulations. What did you name it?
Nothing. It's lost.
No, I would keep it. Unless
No,
I
the
guess it's
doctor
probably
lost it. A fucking doctor was like,
you
oh,
piece of shit. You garbage medical man. Assigned stone at birth. I was, actually. For a long time, I thought I was assigned stone at birth, but it turned out I just actually needed hormones and not to have sex with cis people.
Yeah, sadly.
That's a box, Owen. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
It says flammable. I'm pretty sure I actually should have shot it to blow up those guys, but oh well.
You
What if
should
it has
have.
an egg in it?
What if
I
it has a
don't-
kidney stone in it? I mean, okay. A kidney stone is like, obviously it's not microscopic, but it's actually going to be relatively small, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, mine was like a half a grain of rice, basically.
I mean, like, look,
About
any
the size of a chickpea, good lord.
the thing is, like, small is relative. So
Yeah,
yes,
because
something.
you're your reader.
I was going to say, like, on a relative scale, a marble is small, but not if you're passing it through your dick.
Yep.
Well, on the bright side, they give you medicine to expand your
Oh, hell yeah. Let me get that shit. Give me
Okay.
that wide pipe. Take that shit recreationally.
What? Wait, why are you gonna need it wider?
That's my Viagra, man. I gotta get
Are you
good
gonna
flow.
like dock or something?
Oh, Sas, why? Oh no. Okay, we cannot relive the prostate conversation again.
Is it like Gatai?
Oh god.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh. Ooh, I feel a bit lightheaded now. Oh, it doesn't
Happy
matter.
to inspire it. I can't believe you. There's been so many normal zombies. I know you've only been playing for like half an hour, but I feel like we would have seen something else by now. I guess we
mean-
got that one cutscene.
I've been only through a few rooms really. So it was. Oh wait, this is back where I went. Came from, wasn't it?
How long did we
Yes,
say this game was?
About 3 to 4 hours, I think, is what the how long to beat says.
Perfect. I'm going out for fucking sushi tonight.
Ooh, very nice.
I'm going to like what seems like the best place in Philly. I'm super fucking hype.
Very good.
I'm getting omakase. It's gonna be so expensive, but it's my birthday, so I don't care. Not gonna think about it.
Yeah. Price doesn't mean anything when it's your birthday.
I know.
Where'd you guys come from?
I like these like fashionable. Like, are these workers on the ship? And they're
That's-
wearing a very specific dress. Or no, that's like maybe like a business lady who's wearing
Yeah.
like a suit jacket top. I thought maybe it was like a uniform.
That's like Valerie from Sales or something like that.
Yeah. What is the population of this ship?
Yeah.
It's a cruise ship. Like, where's the bikini zombies? That's like the excuse
They're
for
in Dead
games
Island.
of this era. Yeah, remember Dead Island?
Yeah, remember that existing. I feel
Fashion
like
of blood.
we are remiss in not mentioning the Japanese title for this is Gun Survivor 4 Biohazard Heroes Never Die.
No, it isn't.
You can't just make stuff up, Sas.
Heroes never die. What if Bruce McGivern shouts that at the end of the game when he shoots the transsexual for her crime of rebelling against the natural law? Oh, and how does it feel to be playing a turf cop?
Oh no.
This is wait, there's just a box of ammo? That actually kind of rocks. Fuck yeah. No, click on that locker. Load up.
I know.
I posted a link to the Japanese cover, and it's so good with the
Heroes
Oh,
Never Die. What the
look at-
fuck does Heroes Never Die have to do with this game?
Also, looking at this cover, there's definitely other types of. What the hell are those egg things? I guess.
Also, Bruce McGivern is clearly dissociating on that cover.
Hold on, I need to have a look.
That
at this
explains why he's so anti-Morpheus. The call is coming from within the house, Bruce.
picture. How do I? Hold on.
Holds a clip of 9x19mm shells. You ever think about that?
No.
9x19mm, not just 9mm.
Oh, gosh.
Got that 19 in there.
Oh, hold on. I put this on the wrong one. This image, this thing. Just so I can share this with the stream, I should say. This is Gun Survivor 4. You really, yeah, that's like 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, that's dark. We know you're hurting, Bruce. You just gotta open up.
I mean, like, actually, even look at the status screen, and the status is his eyes, like those sad eyes. I wonder if like a little tear will appear after a while or something.
Okay, so I was trying to look up how long to beat. I accidentally typed how long to heat into my phone, and the autocompletes are how long to heat up a car in winter, how long to heat up a hot pocket, how long to heat up stromboli. Which is weird because I ate the first stromboli of my life in probably like 10 years yesterday, which is a little. My phone is listening to me too much.
Right, so where was it trying to take me? If that, oh, I suppose I haven't checked these rooms, have I?
Did you make sure you heat up the dead ape disc in the microwave beforehand? I've scorched some paper towels recently, just like not thinking about the gold trim on like a couple plates I have,
Yeah.
and putting them in the microwave and being like, what is that burning smell? And it's, yeah, the like metal on the edge of the rim has started singeing. Pre-burning, you might call it, the paper towel that I've wrapped my sweet potato in. You gotta pick up that cassette tape. That's clues.
At least that's better than me, who's like, How long do I cook these pancakes? It said on the box, 3 minutes, and it was actually 30 seconds, and so now the entire house smells like pancakes. I burnt them.
Is that a problem?
I mean, if they're burnt pancakes, then definitely.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like if something needs to be cooked for only 30 seconds and you do it for 30 minutes, yes, it becomes a problem. Meanwhile, my nephew's like, why does the house smell like pancakes?
You're like, hey nephew, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear it from some kid who hasn't even gotten a job yet.
To be fair, I don't have one right now either. So.
Look, you're preaching to the choir, Sas. We don't judge people based on employment status on this stream, except if they're 9 years old. Then you need to get some real experience in the real world, kid, before you start talking about pancake smells.
That's right. Go work at the jetty.
Yeah, no, go work in the fucking mines. Let's get some coal out of the earth while those lungs are still vibrant. This is absurd, and I'm telling this story with the full knowledge that it's a little absurd. But my nephew, I went out with my mom and my nephew yesterday for lunch for my birthday. That's where I ate the stromboli. Oh, watch out, Owen. This is where Ling beats your ass. Because you're an effeminate man who has to be suborned by the mysterious Chinese woman in traditional costume.
Of course.
Because it's a Resident Evil game, I guess, and you're a blonde-haired bit of a twunk. We're not going to call you a twink, but we're not going to call you a hunk. You're not Leon.
And you're definitely not Hunk, the gas mask guy.
Yeah, but if you look at Hunk, he's more of a twunk as well. They should have named him Twunk.
Do they show what he looks like on
Yeah, I think the only thing I can think of is if you beat Resident Evil 3 8 fucking times, you eventually get Hunk's epilogue. They have single screen epilogues for different characters each time you beat the game, and the last one is Hunk's. And I'm pretty sure that one shows him with his helmet off.
And don't forget, in Resident Evil Revelations, for the Mercenaries mode, you can unlock Lady Hunk.
Oh, I love Lady Hunk. Ma, I am no Leon Monse. I mean, this is maybe the worst Cajun accent in video games and maybe anything ever. Hunk, I would prefer Hunkat.
It's good, actually.
But I do appreciate the sheer audacity of taking the top half of Hunk and putting a skirt on her and saying it's Lady Hunk.
Does she even have a skirt on? I feel like she just had like bare legs.
You're right. It's not even a skirt. It's just literally bare legs. Anyway, so I got mad at my 12-year-old autistic nephew because he was asking about Panza. He was like, Panza's eyes are cloudy, and I was like, well, yeah, she's a little blind. She has cataracts. And then he just like went off on this like whole child thing, which like no fault of him, he's a child. Being like, oh, if we simply like, he's like really into like watching YouTubes of like genetic engineering or something. So he's like, we'd simply have to make like stem cells that we could inject into her and then it would reform the eyes. And I was like, honey, she's 13. Like, we don't have to fix her. She's just old, and we have to accept that. That's why mad is obviously a strong term, but I was like, can we please just like let my old dog be old? Because I don't want to hear about how we can fix her eyes with like fantasy 12-year-old boy technology. Because I'm trying to come to grips with the fact that there's not that much Panza left in this world.
I mean, look, I will say, at least, like, look, he's 12. That's, that's the sort of age you kind of start talking stuff like that. You don't really know what you're talking about.
Absolutely. He's being a sweet boy. It just hit a very sensitive button for me.
It's like, if he was a bit older, then I'd be going, oh no, That's like Elon Musk fanboy style talk.
Oh yeah, no, God, I guess I have to like keep an eye on him for that shit.
Especially if he's
I
watching
feel
like
like my
YouTube.
brother, as like
just wanna know,
normie lib as my brother and sister-in-law are, I don't think they're quite the Elon Musk level of normie lib.
Yeah, but it's more that like
Hunk does not look very hunk-like, I've got to say.
I think you need to check your definition of hunk then.
He kind of looks like he could be a senator, if I'm honest.
Wait, are you talking about Hunk unmasked?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at it. Remind myself. Doesn't he just look like this guy? Isn't he just a blonde guy with a beard?
No, that does not look like a blonde guy with a beard.
Really? Okay, I'm googling Resident Evil 3 Hunk epilogue because that's my canonical Hunk. And I will look at this picture and remember everything. It's gonna flash back like Guy Pearce. Okay, I mean, he's a blonde guy with stubble.
Wait, that makes no sense because so in Resident Evil 0, he looks like some sort of senator man, and then in RE3 he just looks like a guy with a stubble.
Wait, he's not in.
Wait.
He's not in 0, is he?
There's an unmasked version of... No, what? The guy in 0 is named... Are you talking about the main character of 0?
No, well, at least according to the Hunk wiki on Resident Evil.
There's an unmasked Hunk in Resident Evil 0?
It says RE0.
Okay, I'll look that up next, but please let me a dramatic reading from the Resident Evil 3 Hunk epilogue, which you have to beat the game 8 times to receive. Once again, only you survived, Mr. Death. The chopper pilot speaks with a cold bitterness. Always, only you survive, Mr. Death. The pilot continues. But Hunk does not respond to the pilot. He doesn't care. The death cannot die, the survivor thinks to himself with a warm smile. Beat the game 8 times.
8 times to get that. Good job.
Panza will always be in our hearts, Wealthy.
Maybe between 0 and 3 he got some like youth formula or something.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's why the death can never die.
Are you maybe like, was there like a report or something in 0 that mentioned Hunk or something? Is that what you're like? And maybe he didn't actually show
very
up?
well could have been.
Because I really...
Sas, are you on residentevil.fandom.com/wiki/hunk?
Yes.
Oh, I think I see the one you're looking at. RE0. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that is. Occupation, Umbrella Security, Secret Service, Alpha Team Leader. Status, alive.
Search for that thing. What, storage room?
Wait. Hunk stands for Human Unit Never Killed?
No, that's a backronym. I don't believe that. Though I do see that this wiki, whenever Hunk's name shows up, it's all caps. The death cannot die, Sas. As Evie points out.
Storage. Oh. We go all the way back through.
We've spent like no time on the deck of this ship yet.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if it's some kind of technical limitation that they were just like, nah.
It was very like on that grey area there. So on stairs hall 1 floor, like those grey areas on the outside, it would not let me go through those doors. They're not marked as locked, I don't think. I don't know the thing. So like they were just like, no, you can't go. Nah.
They're
You have
saving
to
it for the
texture
climax.
the ocean and, you know, have a skybox.
It's true.
Hey, you know a game that does let you see the water as you drive on a boat?
Cold Fear.
If you say Dino
Dino,
Crisis, yeah, it's
Dino
cool.
Survivor.
Well, look, there's a boat in Dino Crisis 2. So
Yeah,
we're playing that one before we play Dino
I mean, that
Survivor.
game's actually very good.
Yeah, Dino
so.
Crisis 2 is a real video game. That's a fucking arcade game. They made an arcade game in like 1999, and I respect that.
Yeah, from the director of Ace Attorney.
Really?
I know, right?
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's
Shoot
what he worked
Takumi.
on before. He was actually supposed to be on Dino Crisis 1, but he got pulled aside
He could have saved it.
for the version of Resident Evil 2 that never came out.
He could have saved that one too. I mean, whatever. Resident Evil 2 is great. It is hilarious that he was like, yeah, his career goes Resident Evil 2, Dino Crisis 2, Phoenix Wright, Phoenix Wright, Ghost Trick, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, technically, Phoenix Wright, Monster Hunter Riders. He was a quest writer. That guy has had like a very conspicuously tight career. Like, I feel like you don't usually get that lucky, or he just appears uncredited on a lot of games that Wikipedia just doesn't care to point out.
I mean, you look at the writing in Dino Crisis 2 and you're like, yep, this is the person who's
Yeah.
going to make Ace Attorney.
This is a Shu Takumi ass joint. It's involving time travels,
Oh, fucker. Where'd you come from?
secret babies, just like Phoenix Wright. There's got to be like a quick turn, right? Have you tried down and square?
Yeah, that's what. Well, yeah, there's nothing. Hold on. I was trying all those. Yeah, there's God's sake, too many. So, like, again, don't forget this is a gun con thing. So I think. So the one thing is you'll aim where the camera's aiming. So I think that's kind of the
I'm
what's
pretty
called?
sure I'm in the house where my GunCon controller 2 is. So I'll get it out of the box and I'll ship it to you. And then in 14 to 19 days, we'll continue the stream.
I can check if I can get
Yeah,
it.
you'll need an adapter to get it to work on a computer
I would
and
probably
probably some software.
I was going to say I'll probably need a CRT. Seeing the way these things
Oh, I'm
work.
so mad. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't think you technically need a CRT for it to work. I just think you need a CRT for it to work correctly, right?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of these work.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I feel like a lot of these worked on the old Zapper system of like basically you take the photo of the screen, and that's what.
And that doesn't work with like modern TVs.
Yeah, I think that's the way it works. Well, maybe I misremember, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with like, CRTs. Someone could probably look it up for me. Someone probably knows better than I do. I'm kind of.
Oh, I'm sure somebody in the chat like knows it offhand. They're just like, oh yeah, of course.
Actually, Izzy, if you're still there, you seem like the sort of person who knows stuff about hardware.
Right.
Walter's
Brother.
How's everything? My
How's
life is taking a turn for the better because I'm on a luxury cruiser. Ooh.
Oh, dramatic irony.
Well, actually, I work as a waiter on a luxury cruiser. Most passengers are well known, and I've seen them before on TV. Oh, so this was also like an active cruise ship as well as a research vessel.
Sure, I think they all were. I think that's also the plot of Revelations. It's a secret undercover cruise ship or undercover research lab in an active cruise ship. What were you doing before that becoming a waiter on a cruise ship is your life taking a turn for the better?
I mean,
It's like I'm underpaid and I'm going to get norovirus.
I mean, I don't know. There's probably jobs where this would seem like a better option. Stand-up comedian, yeah. Well, no, because no one who's a stand-up comedian has that much.
Podcaster. Yeah, no doubt. Sorry, emergency shutters. No shortcut for you yet.
Nice. I think this is where I need to go to get a handle, and then I have to run. So to run to one end of the deck to get a key to open the door to let me in here to get into this room where I can pick up a handle, and then from the handle I have to go back to the other end of the deck where I picked up the key in the first place to open up a latch. So
and I'm going to tell you, this sounds like an extremely real video game to me. This sounds like the realest video game.
I was gonna say this is Resident Evil. This is a Resident Evil game. Today is my 100th day anniversary since coming aboard. Gee, this place is so boring. Switch to lost. Cargo vessel. So it's right about something in the cargo room. So red marked. Breaking sheet on cargo is today. I think it's a symbol for biological and chemical weapons. Some of the passengers are still going in and out of that room. Maybe there's a hidden door in the room, but I'm not sure where it would lead. My boss yelled at me today for not paying more attention to my job. What a jerk. But I'd better be more careful since I really need this job. All right. And there is the valve. A valve handle, I should say. Nope, can't go that way. Of course not, that'd be a shortcut. Oh, cutscene.
Wow.
Get my ass kicked again.
And he's holding the crank handle in the cutscene. It's pretty Dino Crisis. Something large just came at you through a window and left.
Should have left by now. Somewhere in America, there's a kitten stuck in a tree, desperately needing your help.
Why did the subtitles not match what she says at all?
Well, thanks for the present.
It's not that they didn't match. It's like, that was a completely different line.
I know, that's what I mean.
So, sometimes subtitles don't match. I feel like that happens on Netflix all the time. Netflix will leave out like 30% of the average subtitle line. My mom just took my cookies to share with me. Oh, wow. So empowerment section. Those were boyfriend cookies. Those were not cookies for cop uncles. Those were cookies for boyfriends. I'm mad about it. Whatever. What do you think? Lynn's just a special girl who can subvert shutters with her Chinese intelligence training?
I just forgot what that shutters were. This is the turning on this is tough.
Ooh, it feels good, right? Just like nice and spongy.
No, if
just the perfect amount of resistance.
If this was actual tank control, so it'd actually kind of be fine. But it's like you've got two different turning radiuses depending on if you're like moving the camera or like moving the camera, orientating her, and then pushing forward. So like there is, so I can immediately feel there are ways to juke in and out there, but it's like that would take a long time for me to get used to. There's probably good speedruns of this game. Also the one I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, I wrote it. I wrote the speedrun.
Oop. Actually, there was a good Dino Crisis speedrun on the GDQ channel there a little while ago where they did it as it was a no shots fired run. So it's all done without weapons. Because there's not a knife in that game either, so they went through it entirely without firing a shot through the entire game. Except, that wasn't in cutscene. Oh, that's pretty good. Right, hold on. This deck is empty, which makes me think there's going to be... Oh. Okay, so I don't have ammo for... Oh. Wait. Oh, she has a pistol as well. Oh. Well,
She's got a silence pistol. That will come into play at some point, just so you know. I feel like you're probably pretty safe, like, using the assault rifle, though.
Yeah.
Should you even pick up ammo with her?
Well, that wasn't... I don't think that ammo was there before, so I'm going to...
Okay.
So I think it is spawning in.
I do think also those boxes in the save rooms will always have infinite ammo.
Yeah, that's what
So you'll always get handgun reloads. Wait, I feel like she's standing on that thing and twisting a valve in such a way that she would just fall right through.
Yeah.
Just like whoop. I mean, it probably opens up then now.
Destroy this for me. Subtitles. Die!
Oh, hell yeah.
These
Here's
hunters?
the boys. They're so handsome. They look a lot cartoony. What are we talking about here? Hunter Gamma, Hunter Delta. What are we up to?
Party guests seem to arrive. Hurry up,
Look at that stance.
Yeah. Also, his head is approximately like there. I feel like there was some conspicuous like ratio things going on there with his hands and his head. Is he? Where's the other one? Oh, there it is.
I'll find out. Yeah.
To your right. It's going after Fong Ling.
No, it's coming up.
Hurry up, Fong Ling. I just need another 30 minutes to turn this crank.
Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Yep. Just a little event scene to keep your blood pumping.
Enjoy your stay.
Not again.
I'll never die.
Oh no, he injected himself with the electricity virus.
No, I'm sorry, Owen. That's the transgender virus.
This is hair. I mean, like, look, this guy...
That's just
exactly,
estrogen.
this
It
guy,
just works like that.
This guy hasn't exactly got much going on hair-wise either. It's all...
Oh, I don't know.
It's all PS2
It's got a
hair.
solid 13 polygons of hair.
There you get another save.
What you doing, Pants?
Must say, I actually do quite that save room music is actually kind of, it's rather good. It's different from
It's
the.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
It's got a vibe.
Oh, I don't have a map for here. I see.
What's up, Hansa? What are you looking for?
Oh, I posted on the Discord earlier, but I had the visit from the mysterious cat again. He was around one day last week. La creature. So I've named her.
Oh, I got a visit from my cat yesterday on my birthday.
I did see. Yeah, you posted the picture.
I couldn't get a great one because he was kind of on the move. But I'm glad he's still out there.
Yeah. No, this one is clearly a pet, and she has no problem just walking into the house and yelling, demanding something, anything. Oh,
I love it. That's what I want with this guy, but I haven't I haven't done the proper entreaties yet.
Ooh.
Hey, Jay. Aw, right in your nips.
No, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. No, it's fine. Oh, I will take this. Yeah, no, this one. It's kind of funny. I've left the door open before she just like walks into the house. So it's like, okay, well, you're clearly like, you have no problem with people. The last time she was in, I've not had any cat treats or anything in the house. So I thought, well, I'll give her something. And all I had was like, there was a quiche in the fridge. So I like grabbed a bit of ham out of it. So now today when she was around, I was making a cup of tea as she came around. So she saw me go to the fridge for milk. And immediately, the moment I like put my hand on the fridge, she just started meowing because clearly she now associates. No, if this fool goes to the fridge, to the white box here, that means I'm getting food, I'm getting treats, or I deserve treats, or I need treats. That's all right.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
I also need treats.
Ooh, right, sure, I could be able to pry this open. Yeah, but no, she was only around for a little bit today, maybe 20 minutes, and then she went off again. So I don't know. She's clear, like I said, she's in good. Like she definitely needs. She's definitely someone's pet anyway. I can tell. Like she's got her ears are clean. She's got clean fur and everything. No, she's just someone's outdoor cat. Well, I don't particularly agree with like outdoor cats in general. It's nice when someone else, it's nice when occasionally you meet a friendly cat just outside.
Yeah, I'm always a fan.
Oh, that one had something. What you got? Oh. Still don't have a map though. Map would be nice. I'm just hoping I haven't run past it. It is kind of weird how little music there is in this game.
Yeah, it's look, they couldn't afford it. This game was made on a budget and they couldn't get the fake deaf guy for Resident Evil Director's Cut. He commanded too high a price by then.
Oh, a crowbar. Now I can get into those boxes. Ooh.
Slay Queen.
A scared little rat with an ugly, useless...
Oh my god.
Jesus.
This is actually coming back to me. I wonder if I mentioned Morpheus. Yeah, you don't recognize me, bitch. Also, don't dead name.
Morpheus, Orpheus.
She's serving such cunt, he can't take it.
Morpheus drinking a 40 in a death casket. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ, lady.
You got you with the crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
Am I just meant to... This feels like maybe I'm just meant to run.
There is like, if I'm remembering rightly, the end of this game is straight up a Parasite one, like, run from the monster through the hallways at the bottom of the ship, which is like in Parasite Eve, it's one of the worst video game things that has ever happened. I think it's probably less worse in this one because while it is a real video game, it's not that real a video. There's nothing here of apparent use. We nailed this box shut. I mean, I guess of apparent use does a lot of work, but that box was clearly empty when you opened it.
Yeah, someone like, oh, someone is going to open this box. I feel like such a fucking idiot.
Some tricky boy. Yeah, so somebody's going to feel like a real fucking jerk off when they open this box. Spend all this effort pulling these nails out.
Do you know how far away I hit that crowbar?
It's always really fun in these games when, like, there's one crowbar in this fucking world. Like, a vent handle, okay, sure. I get why. Like, it would kind of be hard to source a valve handle. But that's, like, something that's kind of my favorite about Hitman is, like, all those little interactables that need specific tools.
Yeah. And you can find a fucking screwdriver anywhere.
Well, yeah, it's like not even just anywhere. It's like often they're in places that make sense. You know, it's like you go to a tool shed and there's a crowbar. The only problem is there's often like a lot of tool sheds, and they'll often only have one type of tool. So, wait, what?
You can have six. You can have 6 ammos.
I did notice at the inventory screen. I was like, that's a really conspicuous way to line up your amp. Oh, the herbal medicine. I'll be taking that. Wait, so what is herbal medicine? Like meat recovery? Oh, so
lasts
is
a
it
short
like
while.
It's a hot?
Maybe. All right, so now I've got a crew. Okay, I need to figure out what this goes, I suppose. And I still don't. Nope. Still don't have a map. So
This
that's
is hilarious. I think you need to go.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's funny. I was looking at my guide and I like straight up named some of these areas like I don't have a map. I don't have a map number 2. And then you go through I don't have a map number 2 like 3 times. I thought I was being pretty cute. I'm sure. Okay. Did I say any transphobic stuff about Morpheus?
I'll explain later. Open these doors.
I think you might be, at the very least, halfway through this game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, yeah. Remember, okay, I've got one of these rooms is called Making Up Room Names is Hard. Okay, so you've gotten the key card. You're now in a brief Fong Ling interlude, as I describe it. You're going to want to dodge the hunters. The panel is straight ahead and to the right. After you go down, first go downstairs, go down the steps immediately to your right. Dodge the hunters. The panel straight ahead and to the right. After using the panel, go back upstairs. Once upstairs, turn on the computer nearby the door Cajun Man is stuck in. This is all verbatim from the FAQ. And then the next area is called, it's Andy that calls him Cajun Man. Andrew is my close childhood friend that I did these facts with.
Yes.
Just so you know.
That's the famous Andor, correct?
Oh yeah, Andor, Andy. There was a point where, oh wow, somebody on Grindr with the United States Navy flag photo just tapped me, so they must be watching the stream.
Oh god. Well, maybe they can tell us about boats.
Yeah, no, they found it somehow. You can link social medias on Grindr. I don't know why anybody would do that. That seems like the most risky business. It's like, yeah, I absolutely want these guys to zero in on my position even more than they literally already do because it tells them how many feet away from them I am. I'm telling you, that's cunt. She's serving cunt, and these normies just can't deal with it.
Expecting me to save you, mister.
Come on. What
This is what conservatives think will happen if they teach sex education in schools.
This is what will happen if they teach sex education in schools, and it's good. We're all going to grow tits and gain lightning powers and have part of our skeleton on the outside of our body. And it's going to be great.
What does that mean?
It means you are cool.
Aww.
That sounds like a lie.
I think it's pretty cool. I think he's pretty cool. And I think we're definitely not going to get a twist on that by the end of the game.
Still have no map. Oh. Oh. Stay down. Nothing here. Not a map or anything. Gosh. I would really like a map. Oh, speaking of transphobia, I did watch the Sonic movie there yesterday because I was tired and wanted to watch something just dumb. And
The new one or the one from 2 years ago?
The one
like
from 2
Sonic
years.
1 or 2.
the one from 2 years ago.
Okay.
And that movie is like okay. There's actually like one or two actually like good jokes in it, but mostly it's like, oh, Jim Carrey when he wasn't like, you know, 90s Jim Carrey is funny when it's not like for the sake of like homophobic and like
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, we're all familiar.
well, I mean more like yeah, his kind of delivery and stuff like, oh, this is actually kind of entertaining. And I was kind of going, oh, this okay. I guess what I was kind of going, what this probably is I'm just feeling a bit of nostalgia for that style of it. And
yeah, we get it, Owen. You just wanted to see them imply that trannies get a dick on their butts.
I'm not. I
And they
wasn't.
pee out of their butts.
I was not saying anything about. I'm not defending Ace Ventura or any of them or any Ace Ventura movie.
Well, when you
I'm
say
just,
90s Jim Carrey, there's one look.
I meant his energy, which he's got in that
Totally,
Sonic movie,
totally.
and it
Yeah,
works for a
I
kids
getcha.
movie, and it's like cool. That's actually good delivery and everything. I'm not defending Ace Ventura or any other 90s Jim Carrey
Oh,
movie.
of course not.
I'm not.
I
In
would
fact,
never
I'm also going to say
seriously imply that.
I'm not defending most Jim Carrey movies, if I'm being entirely honest either. Wait, hold on. Dismissal notice. Attention, Mr. Morpheus D. Duval. Upon investigation, we have concluded that you are responsible for the incident in Raccoon City on May 11th. Oh, your services with this company are hereby terminated. However, your non-disclosure agreement shall remain in effect. Finally, your final paycheck will be fulfilled in accordance with the dismissal procedure portion of your agreement. So wait, so Morpheus was the guy who started the Raccoon City outbreak. Ooh, that's some lore. Recreation room key. Well, I don't know where the rec room is, so... He's the lesser Robin Williams. That is... Yeah, that's kind of a way of describing him.
I buy it.
Anyway, he's good enough in that movie to be like entertaining. Also,
Sure.
and then Idris Elba is in the sequel, which is kind of
Does the sequel really end with Sonic becoming a dark god and raining chili dogs upon the world?
Of the first movie? Definitely
No,
not.
I think the sequel.
I've
I've heard this on podcasts, and I couldn't quite tell if it was true or not.
I don't think that's true. I haven't seen it.
It sounded pretty true, but maybe not 100% true. And I was like, well, I just don't know what to think.
I don't think that's right. I think that might have been a joke.
That's fair.
All right, where's the rec room? I did not see a rec room.
If only there was something in my FAQ that could help.
Well, I think I have to go. I think I have to go up.
Actually, okay. It's in the bar.
Oh, in the bar.
Do you know where the bar is?
I do. It's right there. Okay.
Yay! My speedrun FAQ. I have a room called More Suited to Your Low Budget Hentai.
Oh,
I was
God.
pretty clever when I was like 24. I was like fucking doing it. I wasn't compensating for anything.
What's it warning me about? There's nothing there.
It's right below you. Nope,
No, it's not.
that one aggroed. This game is progressing at a different pace than I remember. There's apparently a second part, which isn't surprising for a Resident Evil game, but is surprising for a light gun game. That they made like an entire second environment that I believe is not a boat. Spoilers. Oh god, that the map thing reminded me. I'm like close to completing my trans femme destiny, by which I mean introducing another trans person to Silent Hill 2. I was like, you have to come over and play video games, and we'll play Silent Hill 2.
Okay, when you said Destiny, I thought I honestly thought you were going to say about New Vegas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that is my like one stereotypical trans femme trait that I hold on to, because I'm not like, I don't wear thigh highs and I don't computer program. Case is still out on autism. You know, I'm 40. I don't got the time for extra diagnoses.
The book, ship's log. Foremost tomorrow says the Spencer Rain left port. Oh, this boat's name is the Spencer Rain. Huh. Crews for appreciation. It's strange, although the crew has reported nothing special. I'm concerned that the ones may be breaking free. I will make sure to always have my Magnum pistol with me. Pardon.
I also make sure to have my Magnum pistol with me.
I seem to have dropped my Magnum pistol, which I use for a Magnum dong.
That is the proper usage of that. The only proper uses of Magnum.
Yeah, it's always sunny. It's kind of like whenever I even. Oh, there he is. Oh.
If you search for Magnum pistol in Google, the first website is magnumresearch.com. And I was going to say, these are just pictures of Magnums from a Resident Evil game, but it's much more clearly like pictures of Magnums from like a Call of Duty game with like the skins unlocked. Like, this is wild. Like, gun advertising is fucking evil.
I found the Magnum.
Yay!
How are you still up? Jesus Christ.
Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow.
He does not.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
the
God,
really fun thing about light gun games is, as we all know, putting your finger in the light gun and just sort of fanning the trigger to just fire all your bullets at once. Are we not all on board with that?
I actually never played that many light gun games.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
that's
so
like
one-
the only video game I'm good at is Time Crisis 2.
One of my neighbors had a PS1 light gun, and probably Time Crisis. Hey,
Yeah.
Zoe. And
Really
like that,
bad port of Time Crisis 1.
yeah, and I think that's about the only
Point
thing I ever.
Blank. You never played Point Blank? That was like the PS1 light gun game.
No,
That's a
know.
bummer.
so this is part of my like. This is probably also part of my parents are like, anything's fine as long as they're not actually like, you know, real guns in it kind of
Yeah.
thing. When I was a kid, which was like, yeah, that's fair. And
I
do
see the
appreciate that.
logic.
But like that
Oh.
also just meant I never really played that. And then like, I don't think there was ever like there wasn't much in terms of like arcades around me, so I never played like any. Any
Yeah, me and my friend like obsessively played Time Crisis 2 in the arcade, and I consistently had the high score. It's like the one time I've had a high score in a video game. Great game, Time Crisis 2. Time Crisis 1, kind of whatever. Time Crisis 2 with 2 players, very fun. And yeah, because of like having so much fun with those games, I like always shelled out for the expensive like gun peripherals during that generation of consoles. And there was one I had that like came with a foot pedal for Time Crisis.
oh, for like reloading
and-
or something, was it?
Yeah, and there was like the way you connected the foot pedal to the gun with like a phone cable. Like
Huh.
whatever that's called, like RJ13 or whatever.
You mean the one that you'd actually plug into the wall socket type one? Is
Yep,
it? The-
like
yeah, okay.
straight up telephone cable.
Any idea what it's for?
Look,
RJ11, I guess, is phone wire. Yeah. RJ45 is Ethernet cable. I know that from my job.
we gotta get out of here.
Go.
Watch out, Bruce.
Watch out, Bruce. It's 3 regular ass zombies.
And there's a door right there. Yeah, I think most recently I played, I think it's House of the Dead 4. One of them anyway has like an Uzi. Is the gun you have
Yeah,
in it. And
yeah.
the funny thing about that, oh, you're new.
That's why I said more suited to your average low-budget hentai, Owen, you see? Because he's got tentacles. Oh, and his weak point is on his back.
I see.
Yeah, think about that. What's this guy doing? He's doing like an imposing, like, circular strut around you. These tyrants have developed.
Got it.
You run after Morpheus, mon chéri.
It's payback time.
It's like, is this guy even trying? Yeah, Zerg, that's something I really love about Time Crisis. I feel like the Time Crisis games have always had the slide do that. But I definitely like spent $60 something on a home version, like home gun con that also did that. I think they were all made by the same people, or rather, like Time Crisis and Point Blank were both made by Namco and both kind of folk features. I think, is there maybe like a way you can get them to charge you or something?
That's what I,
Oh, you're in danger.
So that's what I was trying to do, but like actually turning to look at him was enough time for him to
Yeah.
like jump me. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the
but,
fucking
yeah.
resistance on the camera in this game is absurd.
But like even there, I was like going, okay, well, no.
Okay.
That was me actually trying to move. So the thing is, you don't like back out of the aim. You have to like move
Yeah.
out of it. So that doesn't help.
Well, oh, and to let you know,
Oh.
Past Me did call this the hardest boss in the game.
Okay. Does Past You give me any tips? Am I dead? I'm dead.
Some of his attacks are tough to dodge, and you're a bit light on ammo. Unload your magnum and then your shotgun. When he falls over, shoot the lump on his back like crazy. If you know how to do the fast fire trick, quote, now's the time to do it.
Press the escape button at the right time to avoid enemy attacks.
I was gonna say, like, I think there's some kind of dodge, but like, what is escape? Because it's not the escape key.
L1 or L2?
Parallel.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. L1 or L2 according to that.
My other favorite thing to do, and this is because I saw somebody doing it as a child, was play House of the Dead 1 with both light guns.
Oh, right.
I like saw somebody do that in the arcade. I was like, that's so fucking cool. I'm only doing that from now on.
What was interesting about playing, I think it was House of the Dead 4 anyway, was the one I was playing, but again, it has an Uzi as your main. Hold on, I'm going to try doing the dodge thing here now. I did. Okay, I dodged him that time. Right.
What a move. So hopefully the timing isn't bad. Okay.
No.
Wow. Current day Owen has a lot to teach past me.
No, it's just
about gameplay.
You can just mash that button.
I love it. You should be able to just mash that button. That's how video games are played.
Oh. Of course, you also do need to see him coming. Nope.
Oh,
okay, I did try to mash that.
I mean, Area 51 was definitely my like original love in that genre. The move is so good. Are you the God Hand? With
They're
moves like that. I think Zerg was commenting on Bruce's walking animation,
Yeah.
but the Tyrant walking animation is also pretty goofy. Like, he's really just, I mean, maybe
Look
it's
at
just
the
because
hops.
he's a newborn. It's like a Dark Souls boss. It's like fucking Elden Ring. Get that magnum out. Oh,
right.
It's too late. Just shoot it.
Right. I wanted to do the hop again. That was good. Look at the hop. Oh, okay. Guess I can't
It's
dodge that.
incredibly cute. Also, like, why'd they give these guys this hands? It's just like not very fair to him.
Yeah,
He can't. How can he love with those hands?
I mean, you just have to find the right person.
You can't hug people with tyrant arms, Owen.
You can hug more people with them, you know.
That's true, or at least larger people. Progressively larger and larger people until we find someone. I cannot believe there's not a quick turn in this game.
There is, but
so...
also, this is the other problem with it. Keeps the reticle where it last was, I think. So, like, I was there going, okay, cool. I'm aimed at the right spot, and it's like, nope, I'm shooting over his head.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
when the tyrant jumps, the tyrant eye poses for dominance. Yeah. This is all an elaborate courting ritual.
Well, getting behind him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you're supposed to get behind so much as just shoot him until he falls over. that crosshair never seems to be where you want it. It's so gross. I hate it. I hate your hands, man. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, but they're fucking nasty. This boss sucks. This game sucks. If only Sasquatchulus wasn't deafened, we could give her some resolution on the fact that this is not a real game either. I am remembering to take a screenshot. He's eating up all your life. This is bullshit.
Oh my shotgun ammo.
This is not fun for this comically easy game.
I felt like I was actually hitting the button on time that time, so I don't know what's going on.
It's actually funny because there's like a very memorable boss in this game, and I'm surprised you haven't hit it already. I guess it's much later in the game than I remember it being. This is kind of the first boss, right?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
weird.
this is also the sort of game
Get
where
him, Magnum.
there's also a sort of game where I could shoot this guy now, and then they might. Oh,
No.
okay.
I mean, it's not impossible that you have enough Magnum ammo just to finish him off, but I guess you only have 30 handgun bullets left.
Well,
so
again, I can stock
might
up
as
on
well
handgun.
go for it.
It's the fact that I don't have any shotgun ammo. It's like I probably want to hold off just in case.
Yeah.
Try to take him down again.
Yeah, you might as well. It doesn't seem. I mean,
So,
he is hitting you occasionally.
Also,
but...
I am going to run out of time first. Probably is the other issue now.
Oh, I think you can win. You just gotta down him.
Fine.
I hold the lives of 10 men in my hands. That's when Owen says, that's a 9mm. You don't have the stopping power.
No, that is the. I'm using the Magnum at the moment.
Right.
No,
For
just
that, we need Magnum Force, is the follow-up line.
Oh.
From cinema classic Go, starring Sarah Polley.
Oh.
You
That killed-
won!
Somehow. Do I have enough time?
Bro, is the death animation gonna run out in time? Fongling?
I don't know. The timer stopped counting down when I beat him. Okay.
Okay, he was the bioweapon. The self-destruct was coded to his dead men switch. I don't want to bring science into this, but like, oh, is it just there's a time limit before the boat literally crashes into the island? It's not a self-destruct. Yo, I'm sorry, man. Your body would be pulverized. Like, right? No, I just swam 1,500 yards to this dock through the explosion. I'm fine. I'm Cajun. They build us tough. Well, you are
So-
now in part 2 of this game.
Okay. I was going to say, so this is the sort of thing where I was kind of going, well, I could fight, like, I could see it being like, I fight that guy, and then, like, the next boss turns up immediately, and then that's it. Like, it could be that sort of game as well. Yeah.
No,
But you're saying there's actually kind of there is actual gameplay here.
I would guess you're still like a little more than halfway through it. Actually, I'm gonna have a pee.
Yep.
And I'll be back in a sec.
I'll try not to get lost. Right. So I've used up all my healing. That's great. I'm worried about hanged up bullets, but here we go. Map. Oh, there's a heal. Notebook. Moment since I was dispatched here, I'm astounded at sloppy supervision. This person. Blah, 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 blah. Supervisor here is here called Morpheus. Tracing notes. Body will move. Hey. Fully stocked up. And where'd he go? Oh yeah, that's good to know. I think I said before I did want to gift Zoe Vampire Survivor, but apparently 60 cents is too much for regional variant, so I was not allowed to gift her gift them a copy. So I'm showcasing the still warm. So thank you for that by proxy. Ooh, what the we got surfing zombies now? Didn't. Sorry, it's a bit darker in this area now. I can see there's a slight smudge on my screen, which is bothering me. Yeah, seems to have gotten it. Someone's right though. We've only seen basic zombies in all this for however long.
Hello.
Oh, hello. This is the comment that I was going. I'm kind of. We're just in this sewer now, and you're right.
Have fun.
The fact that we'd only seen like basic ass zombies for all this time, kind of going, oh right. I wonder sewers, of course. So this is going to be where the next type of enemy probably pops up. Yeah, we saw the besides the few hunters we saw, but I'm kind of assuming
Has it
something's
shown? Okay, not yet.
There was a little. There was like something splashing off in the distance at one point. I went, okay, that's something.
Okay, new enemy hype. Let's get ready. Get the emoji train started in the chat. Let's go. What kind of doo-doo monster is going to attack going in the sewer?
No, it's the poop zombie. Oh.
I mean, there always is something.
Thank you, Zach.
I'm telling you, I think when we get to a boss in this area, we're going to have a really fun time with it.
Mm-hmm. Is that fun? You mean fun or fun?
I think the silliness of the concept is going to get some laughs. I don't remember anything else about the boss except its visual design.
Well,
but I think we'll have some fun, like I said.
That appears to be a giant poop polyp. Is this spitting water?
But you love that. I'm looking at my phone, so the resolution is way too low to actually understand what I'm seeing.
We're also in a darker area, so that's not helping. I assume this is because you went out for a cigarette or something and not because you're sitting on the toilet watching the stream.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you. Plus, you would be able to tell because of, I don't know, bathrooms have a very distinctive echo.
That is true. As we learned from that time, stand still. Stand still.
Oh yeah, we got a poopy zombie. Have you seen those before?
No, well, there was one lying face down in the water before, but these guys are new.
There used to be a rule. We used to call these anatomies because they would show up so quickly, or something. Well, I don't know why we would call them anatomies. I feel like the more accurate thing is like cadavers or something.
Well, I was going to say they look like those anatomy models, don't they? Because they're kind of cut away.
Yeah, I guess that's probably why. And on like lower, like Resident Evil 1, the resolution was probably low enough that we were like, this looks like an anatomical model.
I was just going to say, this is during the Resident Evil Gaiden thing as well. Cannot pick up the ammo for the weapon I don't have yet.
That's so uncute. It's like extremely kawaii kunai. That's like the least fun thing to have happen in a video game. The actual fun thing, which is actually fun, is picking up ammo for a weapon you don't have and getting excited for when you will eventually have that weapon. Like, not being like, oh, you've given me a chore to come back to this random room. I guess at least in this game, like, you have limited inventory space for bullets. It's still stupid, but there's a kind of gameplay logic to it.
I suppose that does kind of make a bit of sense, but still, it's the backtracking is the thing that's like, I don't want to do
Yeah,
this.
hell no. Not even in a Resident Evil game do I want to do that. Not if you won't let me. If I can pick it up and decide not to optimize the flow of my run, that's a different matter.
Stop. Oh.
Killed by the poop.
Well. Poop fish. Where am I going to be?
I mean,
I'm all the way back at the start of the area.
Yeah, I was like...
I did not think I was taking that much damage.
You know, the checkpoints giveth and they taketh away, and it might just be more damage. Every time you get hit by that slime, you just like, forget it.
Well, I was kind of stunned as well. I could not, like, I couldn't get away and I couldn't reorientate myself. That was the thing as well. I was like, no, I'm kind of getting hit and I cannot move away to like reorientate myself to like take shots or anything else I might need to do. So that didn't help. But also, like, I can see how that sort of thing works on like a, you know, if you're doing a more standard like rail shooter.
Yeah.
Because you'd be actually facing them and moving towards them and oh, so it's probably no. I thought the
poop, gliding through the poop.
Okay. So I went around it. Right, okay. I didn't come through this door the last time, I see. I guess what I really need to do is use the dodge to, like, get around them. Right, yeah, fine. 2 zombies in a room, that's fine. I can run through that.
Yeah, that's you've played a lot of Resident Evil games now. You understand the... This is just like the Elden Ring dungeon I was doing. The traps, you have to time your...
Don't know why it's underwater this time.
It was chilling. It's hiding waiting for the right moment to strike. The stealth monster. Jukin.
Well, at least some of these guys seem to drop health items, so that's something.
I really like the design space of a heal over time in a Resident Evil game. Pop some herbal medicine.
That's the door. That's a rusted shot. Oh, well. Nope.
Oh. Oh.
I'm trying to... I was hoping I could just hit the dodge...
Face.
Apparently the dodge button doesn't work on this.
Yeah, he can't sense the malicious intent of those wads of feces that they're throwing at you.
Radio? Use the radio.
They're gonna launch missiles carrying the T-virus at major cities across the United States. The Chinese are no longer in this with us. They've agreed to pay the $5 billion.
But that would make Fong Ling's presence obsolete.
Fong Ling? Bruce, have you had contact with Fong Ling?
Yes, if China were to choose to cooperate with Morpheus.
In any
Like,
I've heard that.
also, like 5 million, you've absolutely paid 5 million to some Afghani warlords
It's
over the
5
last
billion, but even like
whatever. I think.
easily,
Oh,
like this is deep in the war on terror. This is like 2005. Like we're fucking in it.
I mean, when you add up all the like right-wing neo-Nazi groups in South America that the CIA funded through the 60s
Oh,
through the
absolutely.
90s, that probably added up
Just-
to about 6 billion, if not more.
Just depends on your definition of terrorist. Am I right?
Well, I wasn't. I didn't even go. I didn't even necessarily describe as terrorists. I just said groups.
Hi, Putza. What's up? You worried? All right. Let me seamlessly switch back to my computer.
Good.
Oh, I missed.
You missed finding seeing some giant monster without eyes by the looks of it. Like half its head was cut off. There's some like breathing there. So I'm pretty sure some of these zombies are probably still alive. But, sector admin room. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to run to a. I'm gonna probably have to run to the end of this long hallway, get a key, and then run all the way back. And of course, all the zombies will suddenly jump up on the second pass through. Or first, maybe. Oh. Hey guys. Come on. All of them? Nope. Alright, well. There's a very annoying running through water sound. It's also very loud, considering how much of this game is quiet. Right. Okay, and... Oh wait, do I still have my assault rifle in this? I do. Oh, right, okay. So I can't reload it until the drum is empty. There you go. Okay. Electronic lock. Okay. Now I go back to where that body was. Yeah, and the door is up. Alright. And there'll probably be more zombies. Oh. Hold on. My stream might have got a bit framey there for a moment. Looks like my internet kind of cut out for a second. Oh, not cut out, but just definitely dipped for a second. We're taking out those 3 zombies just to make it clear and easy for me to run past all them. Come on, just die. Die. Just go straight up, and then to the right by the looks of it. It'll be very nice here, a grenade. Did we lose you, by the way, Zoe? I think we lost Zoe, did we? Shut up.
Yep, you're just by yourself.
Oh, Jesus. What? Sas.
Oh, you didn't lose me. I seem to have accidentally muted myself somehow.
I was wondering, I was going to go...
I'm not sure how long that's been going on.
Well, a few minutes anyway, because I was kind of going... I thought maybe, like, I don't know, I thought I heard a noise beforehand, so I was kind of going, oh, maybe that's your mom or uncle or something again. I thought maybe I get distracted.
Yeah, no, just spacing out, I guess. I'm a little worried that it's been muted since I came back to my computer and I've been off my phone. That's a long time. Oh well.
There's a couple
what
minutes.
The fuck? So many friends.
It'd be easier if they stood still so I could just hit them in the head, like that guy.
It would probably be easier if you had a gun con. You should buy one.
Yeah, you should probably get a gun con.
It'd have been easier if I
could... a way to connect it to your computer.
Well, it'd been easier if I got the
emulation.
It would have been easier if I had the mouse aiming working well. The problem, so I got mouse aiming working, but then nothing else would work with the mouse. So I'd have had to hold the controller basically in one hand and then move with the mouse every so often, which was like, I'm probably just gonna work it with the controller. Okay, well, I just get rid of the one guy in the way then. Am I going? Yeah, because I'm just running straight. Get rid of you. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's still fine. Okay. Do not have a map for this area. So you'd mentioned about noting the silenced pistol, and then we did see the enemy that appeared to be blind. So I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, that's our guy.
Yep.
Roy's our boy. Maybe I said that when I was muted, so now I can say Roy's our boy again.
Oh no, it's one of those moon snipers.
Okay. Thankfully, it's an extremely precise space
I
laser.
was gonna like, why have such a
Just like Dino Crisis.
why have such a narrow target and
Yeah, it hits like a
Congo.
1x2 area.
Zoe, you've seen Congo, right?
I have seen Congo, unfortunately. Space lasers to protect not the African dino mine, but the intelligent gorillas. The secret of the intelligent gorillas. We have to wipe them out before humanity learns.
Stop eating my sesame seed cake. And of course, everyone's favorite character, Amy Gorilla with the power glove.
Oh no, what's Bruce McGivern doing? Has he gone bad? No, I just had to take this giant ass computer chip out of your arm.
someone snuck in while they were tattooing you?
Yeah, they were just like, hey, Fong Ling, look over there. And she was like, what? And they just pulled out like a giant needle.
Careful though, make sure you don't have any secret tracking chips implanted in your tattoos.
Oh, I'm almost certain I do. Most of my tattoos were done by homos, who I don't think would do that, but a lot of them weren't. So I could have a really old one in there. There could be something over my eyes, right, or over in the skies over my head right now.
China are still in danger.
The people of China are still in danger. Some might call them my people.
Yeah, Zoe's gonna hear the activation word and the chip is gonna...
I think I
Yeah.
should say thanks.
I'm gonna be like, Dino Crisis is a good game.
I still need to beat Dino Crisis 1. I just...
No, you don't. Nobody needs to beat Dino Crisis 1.
Sas, you should watch that speedrun I was talking about before, where they beat Dino Crisis 1 without firing a shot.
That's a good idea.
I do like the fish gun and the bone gun. That's very good. And
The what? Are we talking about Existence by David Cronenberg?
no, one of the unlocks is you can dress Regina up like Wilma from the Flintstones.
I hate that. I hate that more than anything.
But the costume is awful, but it has icons of real life frog on top of a bone and stuff. It's very cute.
Okay, let me Google this. I want to know.
It changes all the weapons into one is a snake with a frog silent aiming reticle.
The only fun thing about Dino Crisis is there were a lot of gun parts that did different things in the first one. There were only 3 guns, but they all had different modification things. It's just I don't remember any of those modifications being all that fun. It wasn't like getting the burst handgun in Resident Evil 2. It's just
All I know is
a stronger handgun.
I had no idea that game had quick time events. I wasn't expecting that so early on in the PlayStation. And so a pterodactyl picked me up and dropped me into a juicer.
Yeah, into the fan. Get turned into a smoothie.
Yum yum.
I'm like, dang, these dinos are smart. They're like, I gotta make a human smoothie down here.
Well, it's like how crows have a surprising amount of intelligence
Yeah.
and problem-solving abilities.
Yeah, crows are well known to teach other crows how to make smoothies. I wonder if I could befriend some crows and teach them how to make smoothies. So here's a blender. Here's how you use it.
Yeah, and then let's pass that generational knowledge down.
Just teach them to make dumps on rich people cars.
That is also another good use for making friends with crows.
There was the other day there was a Tesla driving, and it was just coated in bird poop. Like,
Yeah.
like I was like, oh man, where in the world were you where you could get covered in that much bird poop? But good job, birds.
Like all other weapons, when playing with Regina's prehistoric costume, the grenade gun will have a different appearance, seemingly resembling a coelacanth.
Huh.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Sass,
the
when
grenade-
you're right, you're right.
The grenade launcher is just a fish. You shoot a fish. That's the only good part of Dino Crisis 1.
Oh, absolutely. That game is so bad.
And then yeah, every year you ask Zoe to play it.
It sucks, dude.
No, I asked her to play Dino Crisis 2, not 1.
That's true. I feel like it
Okay.
is mostly Dino Crisis 2. I feel like maybe Matatat is the Dino Crisis 1 and 2 requester,
Ah, right.
but I think Sass has been honest.
I think because of the way people talked about it, I always kind of assumed that like, oh, Dino Crisis must be as good, you know, or at least on par with like Resident Evil, right? So I'm guessing maybe I was.
It's so bad. Like, just like the dinosaurs aside, just imagine a Resident Evil game with like absolutely no character. Like, imagine Cold Fear, but with Resident Evil 1 mechanics. Like, do you want to go in like a bunch of bland hallways and the basic enemy is a velociraptor? And like the level of difficulty jump between a basic enemy being a zombie and a velociraptor is about what you would expect. Like,
Yeah, because the Velociraptors can follow you through doors, right?
Yeah,
well, they
can
definitely
follow
can do
you.
that, but they can also just take like 10 pistol, you know, they take like 1 billion handgun
Sorry,
bullets.
Nanatsu's
Because they're
here.
a dinosaur.
Nanatsu, I meant to actually message you this on Discord. Did you see that there is a free Kimono Friends game on Steam at the moment, and it looks like it like describes itself as a fan game, and it looks like the most copyright infringing thing I have seen in a long time. You should go have a look for it. It's like some free to play beat 'em up thing. Oh, you downloaded it. All right, let me know.
Yeah.
It look
Oh,
also.
excuse me. I know.
It also looks well. It was like on my recommended thing. I went, what? Where's the?
Nanatsu must know.
Yeah. Also, it is very funny the amount of like, because you know, like sometimes I'll just put on like I would just open up Twitch and see who's being recommended to me and like watch a stream for a bit and see if I like the person or whatever. And like, especially when I'm working, I have like a selection of here's about 5 different relatively chill people who I like watching just because it's they're all on a different time, so when one finishes usually another is starting up and that. The amount of like indie small channel VTubers who all like have all at some point shown like an interest or like a kind of in like Kimono Friends is astonishing. I just constantly come across them of different people like who various times use Kimono Friends models or inspired models and stuff like that. It's bizarre. Maybe
I think the Kimono Friends basically just are VTuber models.
I suppose they kind of are. They are kind of like that clippy like 3D model. That's some of the that's some of the like
simple animations.
Yeah.
Very simple character design.
Such really, that's all there is in this room. Is like 2 boxes of handgun bullets, not even like a shotgun round. Right. Anyway, you'll have to report back. No, let's let me know what you think of it. It looked like based on the pictures and the description, I'm assuming it is like all machine translated.
Do you have the silenced pistol?
No, he just has the regular pistol.
That's weird.
And
you
the
should
magnum.
have the I mean, my FAQ assumes that you have the silenced pistol. I wonder if you could have like picked it up from her.
Maybe, because I feel like I feel like I've missed a weapon because I've walked past. Because now I've walked past 2 of those sets of rounds for things that I didn't have before, and I still haven't gotten a gun for it.
So you definitely like if you hold B button, there's like a way to sneak in this game.
Oh, yeah.
But he can still kind of figure it out and lock onto you. And without the silenced pistol, I'm assuming you're gonna have to like shoot every time you move. Shoot him in the head.
No, that felt like that should have been a dodge.
Or just keep shooting him and dodging. I'll Google silenced pistol, Resident Evil Dead aim.
Well, I've got no more healing, so this isn't going to be good. Well, that's the end of that.
This is particularly useful in the fight against Pluto.
Time for cheat action.
Oh, so you could have gotten it on the boat, but it also exists in this area.
Oh, well, I can probably go and find it then. Let's see what room it's in.
Yeah, it's in yard waste facility B5.
Waste facility.
You're on
Yeah.
B5. It looks like it's on kind of the bot. Okay, it should be right next to that lift.
Okay, I know.
think.
Okay, so that was. So go here. Okay, I was wondering because I just skipped past there because I was like, well, that's a dead end. That's fine then.
The map doesn't seem to add up super well, but I think it's in that lift room.
Wait, in
I
the
can't
lift
believe-
room, as in the one down here.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
then I
yes.
have to go up and around to get it.
Yep, have fun.
Oh. But wait, I was down there. I didn't see anything in there.
It says it should be on a body.
There was a body, but I thought Oh, no, that's the worst. Because that's the same thing happened to me the one time I accidentally picked up... oh, that's healing. Like a scam call, and then like for a month, they were just constantly... I was just constantly getting them. Because you pick up one, and for a while, then you're a target until... This is like,
I didn't even think about that.
He's.
One sec, I gotta grab my phone charger. Spilling coffee everywhere.
Oh no.
Oh no, I spilled it exactly on the headphone cord where
no.
the connection is. All right, be back in a minute.
Well, I found some shotgun ammo at least. So that's something. I was down there. Alright, I guess I just have to go back up and around. Did you get a game of Fortnite in yesterday, Sas, at all? Did you
I played a little with Jay. I hate to say this, but the lightsaber is really good because you can deflect bullets, and so it's effectively makes you into a melee class. And it was pretty great because Jay would shoot behind me, and I would just be protecting her and just running up to people and killing them. It was pretty good in that aspect.
So once again, you have found a video game where you can be a melee class.
Yeah, I mean, I was melee in Team Fortress 2, so.
Well, what would you play? Would you play Scout? Was it, or what were you playing as melee?
Oh no, I would play heavy. Why would I be a Scout?
Did I miss my opportunity to yell at Sass for talking about May the 4th again?
No, we're talking about the fact that she plays melee classes and everything.
We're not talking about Jizz.
No. No, she's talking about Fortnite. There we go. That's the silenced pistol.
Oh yeah.
I
So
think-
have they introduced Jizz to Fortnite yet?
Well-
Surprisingly, no.
Well, they did.
That's the one crossover they don't have.
Well, they did have that whole thing where like the whole plot for the last Star Wars movie was revealed in Fortnite, and this movie doesn't make sense without playing a time-limited Fortnite event.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Hilarious.
I know.
Good.
I fucking hate
Good.
crossover
They should
shit.
just all combine into a terrible grand falloon and drag each other down with their own weight.
I feel that that's Disney's end goal.
They did just add Sakura from Street Fighter.
I love Sakura from Street Fighter. Actually, I do. I love Sakura.
But not to be confused with Sakura from Naruto.
Yeah.
I don't love Sakura from Naruto, and I don't want to hear about her.
I gotta say, I
miss
hate
you.
I think your mic is picking up a bit.
Love you, miss you.
Right.
We love Sass.
Hate it.
We love and respect Sasquatchulus.
Okay, let's get the silenced pistol then.
Let's. Now you're gonna have to. I remember this being really hard to do and kind of pretty loosey goosey, despite having the silenced pistol. So just good luck. You know, have fun.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of upset that Blanca actually has a really good costume for Fortnite.
I mean, yeah, because that's how they get you.
He has a suit. Blanca in a suit is objectively good.
Blanca in a suit does sound pretty good, but that again is how they get you, and that's how they remove the tower defense co-op from existence. And
But
act
they
like
got
it
rid
never
of. They
existed.
now have no building mode, which is great because fuck building.
Hilarious. Oh, and is that sneaking? That doesn't look like sneaking.
That was sneaking. That was me holding the button and sneaking.
Right up.
Yeah, well, I told you we were gonna have a lot of fun with this boss, and you haven't even seen the most fun part yet.
I thought the sneaking would help, but it's only.
No, I was actually gonna say a lot of costumes in Fortnite suck.
You gotta
So it's
go for that
surprising.
brain, Owen. You gotta get that brain. Yeah! That was a headshot.
Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine are in Fortnite.
That's bullshit.
At least
should be
Jill has
illegal.
her RE3 outfit.
I mean, have they put Jill Valentine in a bad costume ever? I don't think so. I've never played Resident Evil 5. By the way.
I was about to say, what about Resident Evil?
But that has one of her cutest costumes as well, so the universe stays balanced. Because it's got her in that little hat.
No.
Oh. I'm pretty sure that was just a hug.
Yeah, that didn't look too
That was
violent.
barely violent. Like,
You must move
and you
quietly
were
with
just
it.
sort of dangling there being held. That's how I felt. I went to a drag show the other night and I was talking to this like 6'6" drag queen in heels. And I was like, I'm so small. It was awesome. It's just like, I'm the littlest person in this conversation.
I remember a few years ago when I was working in a college, and one of the new guys who started was like 5'5". I go, I'm no longer the shortest person in this lab. It's great. My other problem being like I worked with a bunch of like German and Dutch dudes, and they were all fucking huge.
Yeah, right. Those Nordic or Nordic associated types, they get away with everything.
Holland and Germany are not Nordic.
I said associated.
Yeah, good brain. Feels like I can definitely get a lot of shots on him while he's looking around. Oh, no, that's too... That's too small all the time. Oh.
Nancy, you're so blessed. I know it sounds like cold comfort to you, but that's probably just, you know, we've all got our grass is greener moments.
Have you seen the that TikTok of the guy? You know, most people add an inch to the height. I do the opposite. When I tell people my height, I deduct 4.
Yeah, I love that. I really respect that as a social engineering technique. This is hilarious. This boss is great.
I think he's also got that guy's also got the same the one which was like, I just you know, sometimes I'll say I'll ask why don't they just print more money, and people say to me, well, no, you can't do that or it'll create inflation, and I'll go, no, you're talking about hyperinflation. The U.S. Federal Reserve recommends that there is about 2% inflation every year. So why don't they print more money? It's like, it's just one of those very good, like, no, I know what I'm talking about here, but I'm going to make it.
And if you don't believe, Google and search hyperinflation.
Is that the joke?
I
Maybe.
don't know. I don't really
It's
know.
a way to trick people to watch hyperinflation porn.
Sometimes you just have to trick people into finding their new fetishes, don't you?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's how it
you're
happened for
helping
me. Took a solid 15 years to get me through it. This is even dumber than I remembered it. Like, this guy just can't figure it out.
He really can't. Hey, Pyrocat, he's not bugged. I'm just shooting him with a silenced pistol. He's got no eyes, so it doesn't hurt. So he's getting a bit lost.
Also, his brain is completely exposed, which maybe has nothing to do with the eyes. This feels mean.
Kind of.
He does just want to hug you.
Listen, yeah, look, I mean, it feels mean now, but we saw how it went the last couple of times, so I'm gonna make this as easy as possible. Did his brain just fall out?
Yes, that's the fun part. Does this give him better perception?
No.
Now the brain has a 360 cone of vision. I feel like you got it. The good part, I mean, so like the brain falling out, obviously great. I feel like we got to get some shots of him running around. Because I feel like the brain wiggles. Oh, now he's throwing it back like a ponytail.
Oh. I guess I finally
Did you win?
Looks like it.
That's a little disappointing. Sorry, big boy. Time to beat this video game.
Have you seen that local news video with the wacky inflatable man where they tried to make an inflation joke? I have not.
Absolutely not.
The missiles are below this room. We don't have much time. Let's go.
They don't have much time. Let's go.
I can only think that the subtitles are based on like a hard copy of the script that for some reason the voice acting didn't.
Maybe.
But like,
Pyrocat. That boat horn now has a 20-minute cooldown, and I think it's once per person per stream.
we're
Blame Sas.
transgendering again.
Oh yes, there we go. This is
You
what we have
got
to
a
download
relief
it.
from the specter of transgender, and now it's back.
Oh yes, blame Sas. Sas is the one who abused the boat horn.
Yeah. This is like that part in Full Metal Jacket where they have everybody beat up Vincent D'Onofrio. You're Arlie Ermy.
Bruce. Oh, look at that face. Oh, there's so many good faces in this game.
Bruce!
Evie, that was the applause thing came through at the perfect timing because she just made Bruce, he fell, and then applause.
Yep. Yay! No more Bruce.
a save room, so that's nice. Is there a map?
Is the
Doesn't look like it.
crowbar like the one puzzle item you found in this game besides key cards? I guess there was the valve
I
handle.
was going to say the valve handle. I think that's been it then. Valve handle, crowbar, key. Yeah, I think that's been it. Yeah. I'll have a look at that later on. So,
There is a key card slot here.
so it's probably on one of these bodies, is it? I can see another door.
I wonder what my FAQ says.
Oh, found the waste chute. Never mind. Just dump myself in with the rubbish.
So, did you find the key card?
No.
It is in the storeroom.
Well, I'm guessing that's what I'm going to find.
I also like my little bit of color commentary here. Take the map on your right if you haven't matured past maps yet.
Well, I definitely haven't. Wait, in the map on the right.
Little laundry room in the base. It appears to be held on the other side with some kind of chain. I assume by my logic the storeroom is also the save room.
Oh, well, I've jumped down past the save room now and I can't get back up. Yeah.
Okay, so probably not that.
Yeah. I mean, I might
Press
have to
the
do
restore key to restore. Well, good thing we have that option.
Yeah, I think I have to do this.
Oh
first.
no, it was also the wake the zombies up button.
It's always the wake the zombies up button.
Yeah, that's kind of most of what Resident Evil trucks in.
Oh, wait. That door's definitely not reopen, is it? No.
You can't restore power to a chain, Owen.
No. I don't know, I think Fleetwood Mac managed it.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to think of the song, and I kept coming up with "Will the Circle Be Unbroken?" Bioshock Infinite Edition.
Oh, actually, did you finish this Flag Means Death?
No.
That's good.
I'm still like a few episodes from the end. I was going to watch it yesterday, but I was like, it's my birthday, and we're watching Los Spookies. The actually best HBO TV show about gay people, kind of. I mean, it's a pretty queer show. It's not homo pirates, but there are a decent amount of homos in it. Los Spookies is incredible.
I don't think I've heard of it.
It's so fucking cute. It's about this like group of 4 friends who run like a horror business, and they keep getting like, it's like a bit of a magical realism thing. They keep getting invited to perform like standard horror movie things like an exorcism, and my favorite episode is where they have to do like a standard inheritance scare. So it's like they have to put together a party for 5 people related to this wealthy guy who died and try to scare them out of the house. It's incredible. Fred Armisen is there for some reason.
That does sound alright.
I mean, I'm a fan, and it's on HBO. I mean, if people are still paying for things.
I think I miss a lot of that stuff just 'cause HBO just isn't a thing really here that much.
Yeah. Were you pirating Our Flag Means Death? Or
Of course,
watching it through some... Okay,
No,
so I
not
wasn't sure if there was like some alternate service. I guess there wouldn't be because it's HBO.
So there is there is some of it is on some service here. There is a Sky, which is I think they're actually I think they started off as a Fox spin-off. They're now owned, so they're now owned by Disney, but they for some reason have
the Podbay key card.
they for some reason have the HBO stuff on. I don't, for a reason I'm not entirely sure of, but some of that's on there. They do advertise that because they're also they're also an ISP, so they like to get 15 or like 5 free months of like whatever our equivalent HBO Plus thing is when you sign up for our horrendous plan, you know.
There's a memo folded into the map.
HQ doesn't know this facility is operating and is under Morpheus' control with another architect.
I know, I'm only an architect. Just like an architect to have an overinflated sense of their place in the project.
Map. So this is the map you were talking about. Okay. I think I was saying the other day, my what was I saying this actually? Oh, right, in the Wife City chat yesterday, my mum was asking the other day, oh, are you watching much on Netflix at the moment? Going, not really. I'm probably just going to watch like the second season of Russian Doll, and like there's a couple of movies there I might watch, and that's about it really at the moment. Yeah, because we're just thinking of cancelling it. But that's fine. Even if I don't get around to watching this stuff, don't worry. I'll find a way to watch it.
We have ways.
Yeah. Russian Doll is pretty good. I actually quite like it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the first season.
Yeah, that's the second season is a bit more like. It's funny actually because I was trying to think how to describe it, but like you posted the picture of Happy Death Day yesterday. I was going like, oh right, that's what this reminds me of. Oh, that's what I kind of think. That's what I get reminded of when I think of this show as Happy Death Day, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. So I rewatched Happy Death Day yesterday because it's my birthday movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of barely holds up. It's such a weird like C+ movie, but
it's I think
it has that rip tone.
Yeah, that's gonna But also like it's so weirdly like I don't know. That's a film that like that's such a weird slasher because I think the last time we were streaming you were talking about like that like when you find the movie on Netflix, which is like not only like the bad horror movie, but it's also like this weird like YA thing, and like that Happy Death Day kind of feels like the idealized version of that. Like if you were to actually make a good version of it, what would it look like?
Yeah, it definitely is like that, but watchable. Yeah. Instead of being like, hey teens, we're making this to appeal to you because you're grown-ups. You're not 12 years old.
Have you seen Time Trap?
Unfortunately, yes, I have, because I looked at I looked at that like description, went, oh, this could be like an alright little thing to stick on a Monday, like a evening one time when I just want to watch something light, and then I watched it, and like about 20 minutes into it, wait a minute, what rating is this movie? And I went, oh, this is like a fucking PG thing.
I've never heard of it.
It's a time trap.
They get stuck in a time trap.
A group of students become trapped inside a mysterious cave where time passes differently underground than on the surface.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like the beats that makes you old.
So yeah.
I saw that movie too. That movie's so fucking bad.
I mean, I want to watch it just for the experience because it does sound
it's
bad.
The old beach. Oh no, you get old.
I like this Spanish horror movie called Time Crimes, or in its original language, Los Cronocrímenes. That's pretty good. I need to find this. There was this movie that was like basically The Room that I just watched at this party because it was the dude's birthday and he wanted to watch whatever this like awful movie is, but now I can't think of what it's called or any It's like about a guy who like finds a book and he keeps getting teleported to this like nega dimension where he's like experiencing psychic unrealities, but it's just like a room covered in trash bags, like trash bag liners just all over the walls. It's so bad. Bad movie. Book. Guy finds a book.
It's about the page master.
Isn't that
It's
Death
not
Note?
so bad.
Oh, no. It's not even. You don't understand, Sass. You don't understand what I'm talking about. This is like lower production values than The Room. God, what is it called? And it's like this guy has made like a bunch of movies. Fateful Findings. That's what it's called. Directed, written, produced, edited by, and starring Neil Breen.
Oh right, Neil Breen. Okay, that's right. Yes, that is a name I am familiar with.
That was like, imagine it.
If Jay is still here, she will recognize
Oh
it.
no,
Okay.
Neil Breen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if the guy from The Room wanted to make a sci-fi movie with the exact same budget as The Room.
Yeah, I think Neil Breen is pretty notorious.
There's like a B plot in the movie where they're neighbors, like the husband neighbor is obsessed with like towel, like waxing his Camaro or something. He's got like a fancy car, and eventually the wife just gets fed up and shoots him, but not really for any like reason. She just gets sick of it. And then the daughter comes in and is like, "You killed our father," and then they have to stage it as a suicide.
And do people have the time to watch anything with Eric came out? Some people work. Some people are lucky enough to work from home now. So
Or public transit.
that is also true.
It's
Oh,
good
shit.
to live in a place that transit exists, that it's not Arizona, but you know. Some of the less menacing hunters in the series. Just a little shy.
Because thou hast obeyed my voice.
That's probably from the Bible.
My favorite Resident Evil book. You put 2 of every zombie on a boat.
Yep, Genesis 22:18.
But they
And
were
you're-
partners.
But they were partners. And in your seed, all nations of the earth shall be blessed because you have obeyed my voice.
Yep.
Don't you just love it?
I love that these zombies, when they're getting up, they're just like, yeah.
All the bees, all their fucking
Having
bees. Why?
fun.
Oh, the bees!
Oh, the bees are here.
love the bees!
Blah,
The bees are
blah,
there.
blah, blah, blah.
I was trying to think what's your bee summon thing?
Oh, it's time to release the bees. The bees are here. Master Riddles, the bees have returned. He's gonna shotgun those bees.
You see? Oh shit!
Oh, Big B!
What do we do? If only you had picked up a grenade launcher.
I know.
Oh, I guess you have the assault rifle. That's kind of like a grenade launcher. Just unload. Yes!
Apologies, there's a lot of flashing lights.
Big damage. Eat shit, bees. Oh, I
Well-
thought you defeated it, but I guess
So
it
did
was
I.
just kind of flinching or rearing for an attack.
I'm trying to understand the design because this top part just kind of looks like a cockroach.
Oh, you got it. I think it's supposed to have like a regal like crest at the top because it's a queen.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Boop. Kiss.
Yeah!
Kiss.
Stings. And then these bees are released, and that's how Dead Rising happens.
Wait, did Dead Rising happen because of bees?
Yep.
Yes!
Yeah.
I've actually never played the first Dead
The
Rising.
bees carry the zombie virus.
All right, well,
I think it's true in all of them.
Yeah, you smash the queen bee, and they're like,
Oh,
my
hey,
God."
wait. So you're on the last boss.
okay.
What's going on back there? Wait,
Or
they know how to open doors?
They're like dinosaurs. This is Dino Crisis. You lied, Zoe.
That's right.
that's tough.
Oh man, do you know how fucking disappointed I was when that stupid Sony press conference had and they teased that it's Dino Crisis, but it's some fucking multiplayer shooter?
Oh, no,
I
but
guess that's a thing one could be disappointed about.
I mean, maybe it's fine. I don't know.
No, I mean, what? Why? We have no reason to believe that there would ever be another Dino Crisis thing of merit anyway. They're just gonna
That's
keep.
true.
They're just gonna keep extracting what they can from that corpse without spending anything.
I blame
significant on it.
9/11. Ever since 9/11, it went
obviously.
down.
You're right. The timeline does match up.
Well, no, for real. Dino Crisis 3 was supposed to take place in a big city, and 9/11 happened. They're like, oh fuck, we can't have dinosaurs destroying the city.
Yeah,
It's
that
in
would be
space.
too realistic.
I mean, the same thing happened with like Metal Gear, where they just cut out the end portion of like MGS2.
But Metal Gear concerns real human beings who are terrorists. Like, I can see some kind of logic there, even if it's not something I'd subscribe to.
Oh,
I don't know if
who's to say a dinosaur can't fly a plane?
you've probably seen a fucking Flintstones movie where they do it.
so what do I get in here?
Green Barrel says, I see you made it to K-Lid.
Yeah, this is Kaled.
Well, I do not have much ammo.
All right, let me. Well, but you've got the particle launcher. Does that just not? Does it not work yet? Do you have to charge it?
I don't know.
Accelerates and fires highly charged particles. Yeah, I think it might. Well, I don't think it's going to shoot at the lock. Oh, and that's a strange symbol.
Yeah, okay, so where do I find this key then?
Let me see if I can find the final key using my
I
own
might have missed a spot actually.
cutscene.
Cutscene. Oh, you're being a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't go down.
Assault
Okay, I didn't go
load
down
up on
here.
bullets.
Oh shit. Hey guys.
I feel like you should have that key, but I'm not sure.
I realized no, I actually missed a room. So yeah, I didn't come into the save room and everything. So those is at least.
Okay.
Well, I can at least load up on ammo now, so I'll do that. I'll get a save.
By the way, I was glad when I watched your Fortnite vid and got to see where you inserted the monkeys dancing in front of the Twin Towers.
Oh yeah, yes. I did some little edits to that one as well. So I started that like during that like a few like I think soon after we actually did the stream. But I was kind of like it was one of those things about I don't know how much to cut out here, and I'm still like I've not cut anything in like works that's like this long, so I kind of trimmed like bits of it down, and I think when I kind of got back to it, I was like, this thing is 2 hours long and kind of a mess, so it just like was very like heavy and like I'm just gonna cut bits. I'm just not going to try to like build anything here. I'm just going to cut it into seems kind of good and call it there. I was happy enough with how it turned out. All right. So just that was also why I did that that BioShock one as well. Of like, I'm going to take this as kind of a chance to do a small little video editing thing and see how it goes. All right. So, do you have a location for that key for me?
I still do not. Apparently, I just left it out of the FAQ, or I called it something that I don't know how to recognize. I mean, I guess I could just try to Google it through other facts, but use the electronic lockbox. All right, let's see what guide and walkthrough by Chan Doog has to say.
If it helps, it is on the first floor of this facility, so maybe not. And it leads to the power supply room and dust chute and the lift.
All right, this guy's padding the FAQ length with an entire timeline of the Resident Evil series.
This is like.
What does this fit in the timeline?
It's just like the leading your recipe with a 500-word essay, so that the Google spiders will make it look or think it's more
I'm
relevant.
guessing.
But because you pick the largest file, don't you? So like, it would make sense.
Oh, absolutely.
Add more text.
What do you know about 1F lab area? Check the female corpse.
What lab area? Check the
Hey, and I posted a leg.
Oh gosh. Okay. 1 second. What have you sent me here now, Sas? No, Sas. No. You've been told once already. No more jizz. No more jizz unless you're actually talking about semen. All right. Lab area. Okay. Oh well. Shush. I have to go back to where they were. No, that's fine. I've got more ammo.
Also, thank you for that, EV. EV posted it in the Discord.
This is the worst holiday.
It's pretty bad. Like, even the Star Wars holiday special is better than this holiday.
Worse than fucking Easter. Easter's just a fucking downer. Nope.
Yeah. Nothing even happens on Easter. I guess you swallow some full eggs like a snake and then poop out jelly beans or something.
What? Sas, I think I know where your kidney stones came from. We might get that checked by a doctor.
Stones are not jelly beans. You do not eat rocks.
I mean, birds eat rocks. So they grind, that's how they...
Yeah, some of them do.
That's for their gizzard to grind food.
You're a gizzard.
No, gizzard. It's pronounced as... It's a hard J.
God damn it.
It's the gizzard part of a bird's cloaca. Well, I found the key. It was in that room with the zombies where I ran out of ammo, so it probably makes it... I'm probably better off having run out of there. Give me the ammo.
So did you find it?
I did. And I've moved on.
Yay. We've all moved on.
We've all grown. We've all learned. Oh, also, I think... So what's funny enough, the last time you were talking... So the last time when I played Iron Lung, and you were commenting at the end about, like, well, for me, it's off... for me, meaning me, that it was better, because I probably had a good experience because it'd be darker and get a bit more into the atmosphere. I kind of didn't want to point out I live like Ireland is very relatively far north. Like the moment it is sunny, it is like the moment summer arrives, it is sunlight until like 9 p.m.
That's hell.
I know, I don't particularly like it, but
I mean, that's how it is with summer here, but at least that's only, 3 or 4-ish months of the year. Move the chair.
the chair is on rails, but this game really should be as well. It is I think it wasn't like bright by the time we finished that stream the other day, but it was like, it is not dark, it is just kind of dull, that sort of way.
That's all right. You ready?
So this is the last boss, is it?
It feels pretty last bossy. That's true.
Wait, Monkey, like, what's his neck doing? He's like,
Yeah.
in a very. Check it out, I got a crab claw now.
I'll get you out of there.
She's transing her gender in the way that feels most appropriate to her body and her needs.
We all return to crab.
Which, giant crab claw, exposed skeleton. It's what every trans girl needs.
Well, no healing, so that's not great, but we'll see how this goes.
Oh, and I feel like this part is pretty BS.
Okay.
Are there save states in this emulator?
Yes, there are. Oh, do you think I need it?
Let's see. I don't remember, and I might just be getting confused with Parasite Eve.
It is giving me a bunch of healing stuff, so you know what? I will save state here. It's also, I'm actually in a save room, so it's going to be, around the...
Ooh, assault rifle rounds taken.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, and...
Let's figure out your ammo situation.
Now remember, if push comes to shove, there's cheat engine.
Oh, there we go. So that's reloaded.
Sure. We try to keep things authentic on this stream, Sas. I'm sorry, but we try to respect the game designers and their balance choices.
And I still don't have whatever these are for.
That's what? That's not the Magnum?
No, that's
I guess not.
No, that's the grenades.
Oh. So we just never got
that's
that.
Magnum. Yeah, never got the grenade.
Yeah,
launcher.
I guess because the Magnum is not a revolver in this one.
Alright.
I want you both to know Wealthy just shared a tweet with me. That is the exact tweet I posted in the chat.
The jizz one?
Mm-hmm. Skills.
See, everyone knows. See, that's your brand now, Sas, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
You've become known for it.
The jizzer?
Yeah, you're a bit of a jizzer.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
So, what does everyone know Sas for? Well, there's awful cartoons, jizz, and expanding her urethra.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Bruce, a good agent would never risk his mission to save a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shodan.
I should play that, actually.
I mean, you should. It's a good video game.
Also, I feel like that remake, or the kind of remastered thing that came out a couple of years ago, I think was fairly well received.
Oh, for the first game?
Yeah, they did, because I think that was, because they,
I didn't know that ever came out.
It's not a remake, it's basically, they basically made an official, like, mod version for it, I suppose, for want of a better term, so it actually plays rather well and everything now, so.
Oh, that's good, because, like, System Shock 1 for me was like, okay, eat shit though. You don't think just stick with that one?
Well, it takes a second to recharge, so I was gonna go. Okay. Yeah,
I think you still got her.
I don't know if I did on that second
I mean,
shot.
overall, I think this monster transformation is a pretty good success considering half of the time you turn into a monster and just go roar in Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's gonna get there. Don't you worry. It's not this part that's going to be the problem, I expect. It's the chase sequence.
Oh, come on. Well, that's it.
Interesting dodge tech there, like her, just moving out of the
Shoot
way. while
first
not
and then
shooting.
move.
Nope. I was trying to move out of the way, but
Zap!
oh,
Oh, here I come.
Seems
Okay.
dead. I'm
very
dead.
fast for something you're supposed to use a light gun for.
She's the final boss, Sas.
I know I can press the escape button. I was trying it. It wasn't working.
Well, last time we didn't know, so.
You gotta activate which time.
Okay. Well, that would be helpful to know.
Yeah. Oh, I do have to watch this again. No, if I hit stop fast enough, it just fades out. No? Okay. Yes, it does fade out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this fact is definitely just saying just shoot him and don't get hit.
Alright. Well,
Also misgendered her enough that I said him, which, please. How can you look at that body and say he?
look, you know, they can have whatever. I don't know what pronouns they've
Oh,
called.
absolutely. You're absolutely right, but that's a trans femme aesthetic.
I mean, the claw, definitely.
The claw's symbolism of snipping it off.
I'm trying to dodge. I'm trying to do anything.
Wow,
I'm literally trying to
You're
move.
just like stun locked in.
Yeah, I was effectively.
My God, she's very, very aggressive and fast.
The claw, the lariat, all of it screams trans femme, says Evie.
Also, I really enjoyed that the transformation made sure to give her high heels.
Yeah. Well,
Does this serve an evolutionary purpose? Absolutely not. Does it look good? Hell yeah.
right, dead. I think. No, I've got one more hit apparently. And there we go.
Snip, snip.
This boss is gonna take the rest of the stream, or as much time as the rest of the stream is taken.
All right.
That's
Oh, and I just want to tell you, I have a hard out in like approximately 2 hours
Look, if
for
there's
the last 7 minutes of this game.
It's not a Resident Evil stream if we don't take at least 2 hours on the final boss.
I was kind of just hoping, like, I was kind of at the beginning of, well, I just stick this on easy just to go through. But no, normal's probably fine. We'll see how this goes. But, no, I gotta say, mechanics here, not great. All right. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh. So I guess you can't stun her out of that, I see. Okay.
Nope. Looks like she gets a lot of hyper armor with her attacks.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Hi.
Like, I will say probably the biggest issue I have with this is just the fact that the aim reticle does not reset its position consistently.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, so I just have to stun her and run, I think. What?
Nice.
What?
I mean, it just seems like pretty much everything she does, and sometimes when she's not even doing anything, she's got iframes. But not always, just like, 75% of the time. I like the zoom out and like scoot thing while you're waiting for it to recharge. It's very effective battle tactics, Bruce.
I'll also say sometimes the camera just decides it's going to like spin, especially if I'm on the ground. It will like try to like it seems like it's trying to track her, but like then just won't.
Yeah.
So like that, and then it also means that I'm like trying to aim the camera as I'm getting up, and nope.
Yay! Get away. Nice. Oh, does that maybe have an infinite range and you have to hide behind something?
I'm not entirely sure.
I thought it was an area of effect
So did
until
I.
that, because it looked like the... Yay!
Wait, is that it?
No?
No. Oh, no. Maybe, oh, it is. Okay.
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
Now the real struggle begins.
Do a separate save state.
Well, once this cutscene is done, I will create a save station.
Do you want me to give you the exact instructions? It actually says that Fong Ling will tell you the way to go, so maybe this isn't as hard as I remembered. And again, I'm just remembering the end of Parasite Eve 1.
All right. Well, I'll make a save state after this anyway. We'll see.
It's too
I
complicated.
am glad this has subtitles, because a lot of things in this era certainly does not.
It definitely, you're right, but the subtitles are completely wrong.
Uh-oh.
My word.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, I will make a save state here. Save state. All right. Okay. Well, let's see what I think. Fong Ling is going to guide me anyway, so I'll give that a try. And I don't have a map, so that's fine.
Okay. I'm ready. Oh, this is the most transfem.
Oh.
It's our final form.
Beware the blob.
Okay, left.
There is no left.
Well,
No,
take
there's
a left when you get there. Right.
Yep. Okay. Oh. Oh, actually.
Now
took the-
left.
Oh.
And now left again. Now right.
Oh.
I think it's still probably fine.
Yeah.
My fact does say don't bother killing these guys.
So, did she just become the thing at the end of RE2?
Essentially, yes.
I mean, like again, they all do. God, they really need to give her a better mic.
I mean,
Okay, use your pistol and aim for the head. Oh, but the head comes out of different locations!
no.
That's so tricky for a light gun game! It's hardly getting knocked back. It's more like it gets nervous and pulls away.
Okay.
All right, that was quick.
Still makes me zoom out and hit the door button.
Okay, so I regret to inform you, you're going to have to follow her instructions at this point because I didn't write them down, which is just like great behavior for a so-called speedrun fact. It's like, sorry, didn't write these down and don't care enough to replay the game.
I assume that was like the fact for Resident Evil Gaiden that I ended up following.
Really?
Shit, I missed.
Good for them,
I missed you what
keeping
she
it real.
said. Is it this way?
No. Well, if you can go through a door, I'm gonna hope it was. Is this somehow the door you were just in, or is this just a very similar room? I guess that appears to be locked, so... Cutscene? Okay, now you're fighting it for real.
Okay.
I think you
Oh,
should
shit.
use the assault rifle first, and then the magnum.
Okay, well, I'm going to make another save state. I think I accidentally skipped part of that cutscene.
Oh, and at the end of this, it says my best stats are 9 kills, 40 minutes and 13 seconds.
Right, well, it appears to be out of... Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. I've seen all the versions of the Blob, and the Blob itself is pretty terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't. I don't think it is like a, basically a slime.
Yeah. This is something like a frogman that a head comes out of every once in a while. I regret to inform you that 21 or 24, or whenever this game came out, 24-year-old me was not woke enough to gender Morpheus correctly. However, one of the room names is TG virus equals transsexual, so I knew what bullshit I was on.
Oh, well, you said go from assault rifle to magnum, right?
Yep. That means, well, I seem to think you should have 200 assault rifle bullets by now, so...
Well, I probably missed some somewhere.
Your gameplay has been a little lacking, but that's okay. Jesus, this sucks. Also, he ran away for no reason. Uh-oh. Oh, hug.
Well, let's see what that loads me in then, but I have a save state, so that's
Womp.
okay.
Let me look up what the actual speedrun times for these games are. I bet
Right.
it's like 13 minutes.
Congrats, you got crushed by the trans femme.
Yeah, I believe this has brought me all the way
Wow.
back to the beginning, so we're going to load that back in.
Yay. All right, I'm going to take this opportunity to have a bathroom break. Be right back.
Oh, all right. Can I hit it this way? No, cannot hit anything at this range. Okay. So it's surprisingly hard to aim at. Oh. Nope. Okay, well.
Hug time.
Well, definitely glad I picked up that save state.
I've made it back just in time. No hugging. Oh, here comes the hug.
No, just
We've been hugged at least once.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that? Did you win?
No,
Or is that just Discord freaking
no,
out at the
that was Discord.
exact
That was
right time?
that was Discord freaking out.
Is
I think-
anybody still here?
Yeah. Hello.
I'm here.
Oh no,
The stream is
No, Owen!
that was my internet. That was my internet dying as I died.
Not in our moment of victory.
Hold on.
You were
God's
so
sake.
close.
Should always do this. So can you hear me? No, you can't hear me. Hey, this is for anyone watching the VOD afterwards. Because it's just you and me at the moment. I think this is a Twitch issue. Because Discord. Oh no. No, that is actually my internet has gone to shit. Hold on. Hello. Can you hear me again now?
I heard
Hello?
you for a second.
Okay, I should be back now. Am I reconnected?
I can hear you perfectly.
yeah,
You're
no.
crystal clear. Though actually, oh well, it says the stream is ended, not
Yeah, it should be. It'll be back up there in a second. I just have to.
okay. The timing on that was, I was like, for a
Did we
second,
do
it there was all these like really aggressive audio errors and
Yeah.
stuff, errors. So I was like, did you beat the boss? And this is some sort of bizarre emulation glitch.
No, that was my. Ever since ever since Sas asked me to go and look or said about Fortnite, I went, did I uninstall that? And I went to open the Epic Game Launcher, and I hadn't, and it wanted to install a 15 gig patch. My internet has been acting up since then. So I blame Sas for wanting to play Fortnite.
I mean, it was already on your computer. It never left.
I know, but I blame the patch somehow. I don't know. No, my router has been weird. It's just been having these little micro stutters like that, where it literally just completely disappears for a second and then comes back again. So I don't know what's going on with it. And I forgot to have normally, or if I remember to, I usually have a backup set up off the phone, and I did, but I forgot to actually, or I had set it up and then I forgot to switch it on again before we started streaming. So actually, I'm going to do that again now. Wait, it is set up. Why did I not connect then? Oh, no, it's showing up. Anyway, I think we should be back. I dropped. Oh, no, my connection dropped again. Okay, I think my connection dropped again completely. One sec, hold on. Oh, it
no.
Okay. No, that time I suddenly realized the backup connection was there and tried to connect to it over my usual one. So that was a weird. Don't worry, I should be back. I think I'm back. Oh fuck, am I not back? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Right. Am I back? Am I back?
No.
Am I
I
back?
mean, you're here.
Okay, yeah, but the stream will take a second to catch back up. Should go live there now.
Okay, Oh, okay. We're still not doing video.
Oh, sorry. Wait, did it drop the stream on Discord as well? Did it?
Yeah, there's no
okay.
Discord stream.
1 second, I'll share that again with you now. Okay, should be back. Okay. Actually, I didn't realize that it completely dropped as well. I thought that would come back.
Yeah.
Okay, Evie says we're back. That's good.
Okay.
Yep. No, that was just my internet just cut off for a moment. I was enough to break it off.
You got killed.
I did. Well, yeah, I was dying. Well, that was annoying because it looked like it won, and then like it had like one last recoup, and that was it. So let's try that again. Oh wait, I was gonna load. Forgot.
You have to hit the head if you want to stop it.
I know. I do game. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. This one. Wait, no, this isn't the one I want. Oh shit, did I just... Oh, I accidentally overwrote my save. Because I wasn't...
Oh no!
It's fine, it's only like 2 minutes. I just have to do the little maze thing again. That's just a bit annoying. Because I was trying to figure out why it wasn't loading, and then it was, and that was all weird. I don't know. And now my internet's gone again. Hold on. My connection just dropped again. Or at least it's in the process of dropping again. I can see it. Hold on.
Fortnite, what if you wrought?
Right. It might drop for a second and then it should be back. Why's my backup suddenly not working? My backup connection suddenly seems to not be working.
Oh no. I mean, you're still okay here,
Yeah.
it seems like?
Yeah, I probably dropped for a second and then came back. But I don't know why. I don't know why my backup one isn't connecting now, which is what I actually want to connect to. Because this is going to... Because I know if this drops like once, it's just going to keep stuttering. So I prefer to just connect to my other connection. Because I can see it's still in the red. It's still dropping frames. Is it stabilized though? No, it's gone. Okay, one sec. I need to get this. Why are you not showing up? Okay. Now, I might drop for a moment.
Okay.
And then I should be back. Should be back. Any moment. Stream, come on, reconnect. Oh, stream, reconnect, please. Stream, please. Hold on. Discord seems fine, but I'm getting like a red, completely zero connection on. On Twitch, so I might just have to hold on. Okay, now we should be. Now I should be back, I think. Hold on.
I mean, still good for me.
Yeah, the fact that it didn't drop at all, that's a pretty good sign. A second now. Hold on. Okay,
The
yes,
man
no.
is.
Yeah.
They don't want us to
Okay.
trans our gender.
Should be back properly now. I've moved on to my secondary connection, so that should be okay.
Government doesn't want you to know about the blobification.
Anyway, it was enough to throw me off that I lost my save. So now, can you read out the first part of the map again?
Oh, god damn it. We're that far back? That sucks.
It's only 2 areas. Like, I just have to do one. You lead me through, and then there's like 4 turns.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
You got it.
I think the first one. I
I'm
remember the
ready.
first turn was left.
Left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then left.
Oh, okay. Right, then left. Yeah.
Left again.
Left again.
Now right. And I think that's it. That's the extent of my help, Owen.
Okay,
I'm
that's
sorry,
fine.
that's all I can give you. Also shoot this guy with the pistol.
Yeah, I am going to make a new. I'm going to make this save state here at least. So if I do mess up, I won't have to go back as far.
Oh, and I'm gonna need you to do something.
Yeah, do something
The
to stop the
monster-
monster is coming. Do something to stop the monster coming. Okay. Right. Okay, now I just have to listen to. Right. Oh, oh. I felt like I should have ducked that. Sorry. Yeah, so you only have to make like 2 turns here, so it's actually not that far.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait till we play Parasite Eve, which ends on a boat. And that's the real one. That's the one where Fong Ling is not giving you guidance, and if you take a wrong turn, you die and have to do the last boss fight over.
That sounds fun.
It's great. It's a really good video game design.
Does the third birthday have a vote?
I don't think so. I mean, it might. I really tried to actively suppress as much of my memory.
I tried to play some of that. I was like, yeah, no.
I'm just making 2 backup saves just to be on the safe side.
Okay. We're seeing some like jitteriness on the Discord stream.
Okay. OBS seems to be okay, so hopefully that's alright. Oh, wait. Close my stream preview there. Okay, should be alright. Come on.
Okay. No bullet. Yeah, that's the sound we like to hear.
Nope.
Oh, hug.
It really fucking goes from like knocked all the way
Yeah.
back to jumping at you in like a second.
And also, like,
Oh, I think I lost you there for a moment.
yeah, one sec. Yeah, it's like he's kind of up in your face for like a good 5 seconds before. I don't mean to gender the blob as a he. I mean, what's more femme than a separating mass of flesh? The crucible of all life.
Okay. Yeah, but like once it actually gets close, if the head pops up at the top, you cannot aim at it. Like it is outside of the range of your reticle. So if you have one chance to get rid of it when it's at the very top of the screen, you cannot because it's too close to you. Like there.
I thought that was yay.
Sorry.
Yay!
Dan's card is full.
What a fucking
I mean,
Wow.
it's a better line than the one in the subtitles, but not by much. Were we talking about dancing at any point?
maybe, but I don't know.
Feels like a non sequitur. Also, in the like pantheon of Resident Evil super viruses that are created and then immediately discarded, throwing away the one that gives you lightning powers seems like a huge waste. Like that this one never made it into mass production seems like an oversight.
And you also keep your personality until you lose, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's the eternal question of Resident Evil, because Wesker has a super virus that doesn't turn him into a zombie. Essentially, it turns him into a vampire with all the accordant vampire special abilities and, like, no downsides. Unless you count sexy cat eyes a downside, which I do not.
No.
But
Resident
still,
Evil, Jane.
like, they give him that biological super virus to perform espionage on Umbrella to get worse viruses. Like, oh yeah.
Claire O'Connor. That's a very
Yeah.
God. Oh, there we go.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
All right.
Okay. So unless this is just some weird thing. Yeah, no. Raj Ramaya, the voice of Bruce McGivern, is a musician who has worked on like a bunch of Sunrise animes, like Cowboy Bebop the movie, Gungrave, Wolf's Rain. Wow, like a real mid-early 2000s hero.
Wow.
That, like, I'm sure just had like some parts on some Yoko Kanno songs or something, but like, yeah, he is known for Cowboy Bebop the movie, Resident Evil Dead Aim, and Made in the Abyss.
Okay. That's
Talk
an
about a
interesting
Q
career.
zone. And they were like, Raj, you've got to act in this. You're the only one who can do it.
You're the only one who can play this Creole guy.
You grew up in Saskatchewan, Canada, and you are the only person we know that can do a Cajun accent.
It's perfect. We have this Irish Cajun guy who needs voicing, and you are the perfect combination of the two.
No, I'm going home. I belong to China.
Thanks, Claire O'Connor.
An idiot after all.
You know what it really means?
I've been in your country once.
That was not in your dossier.
Also, I should point out, I looked at that opening cutscene, or part of the opening cutscene when I was testing that this worked, and I thought that bit of slowdown was like the emulator. It's not. It's just the game.
Oh no, yeah, it's hilarious. I mean, I also thought it was the emulator, but that's great. Look, the PS2 couldn't pump that many polygons, not even pre-rendered.
Right.
So that was like maybe the most inelegant, like, end of Rush Hour, like, I speak your foreign language reveal
Yeah.
that I've ever seen. Like, I remember that, and I was gonna warn you about it, but I thought it would probably be funnier if we got surprised, but it was such a wet fart. Like, there was nothing to it. He didn't even clumsily say anything in Chinese. Like, he was just like, oh, I've been there. And believe me, people called me a Don Qua, like, all the time. I Googled that shit.
Such a...
Thank you, Rockman Club.
Well, actually, I was going to say the first thing it said there was like the first thank you was NYK Cruises. So did they get on a boat and do like some on-site like location scouting type stuff.
Maybe. Apparently, Donghua also means Chinese animation.
Oh,
And that's really crowding the search results for if it means a dumb guy.
see if we can find out what else Claire O'Connor has been in, and how many other.
Oh,
Asian
that's a
characters
good question.
she
I feel like
voices.
Claire O'Connor's not going to have the same SEO optimization as Raj Ramaya, unfortunately.
There you go.
Raj Ramaya.
Number of kills 86, critical hits 33, number of saves 8, clear time 150.08.
Hey, B rank, we'll take it. We've seen worse.
So that came. So okay, they mustn't count cutscenes then, because we've been streaming for about. It was probably about 3. What time is it now?
Yeah, a little more than 3 hours.
We started a little after 5, so we've been about a little under 3.5 hours, more than likely, is probably what it worked out to be.
It probably doesn't actually count like continues either, which is nice of them, because Resident Evils often do.
Yeah, well, I only had to continue twice, and that probably didn't. Yeah, because there's sorry, there was a couple of times I had to continue, but one of them was like the only one that actually cost a bit of time at all was only still a few minutes. So
Claire O'Connor has a much less storied creative history. She played about 6 characters in Shenmue. Sarah Bryan in Virtual Fighter, but only Virtual Fighter 4.
Right.
Freya in Signing Force Neo, and Atlas in Mega Man ZX Advent. And then she's appeared in 1 episode of The Cut as Naomi's grandmother.
Okay. Maybe when I joked about, I wonder how many other Asian characters you've voiced, I was like, oh, right, Shenmue.
Yeah, so a lot, but kind of a different context.
Yeah, different context. Yes, that's true. Oh, I wonder actually as well if Yasin Raj is a guy who's done a lot of stuff on like anime and stuff. I wonder if he maybe lives in Japan or something. So maybe
I would think so.
I was going to say, so in that case, if they've got,
he was somebody's pal.
Yeah, and then that makes sense for like the Claire O'Connor stuff, because then if that's the whole like Shenmue, how do we get our voice actors on this game who speak English? We go, well, we'll just round up a few people.
Totally, and I think Raj may have also been a Shenmue actor.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I just didn't mention it. Let's see. I feel like I saw. Yep. Well, Shenmue 2. IMDb doesn't have a lot for the actual roles he may have played.
But did they return for the Shenmue anime?
There's no Shenmue anime. That's not real.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's airing on Adult Swim. It's funded by Adult Swim.
Wait, so it's like brand new?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know who at Adult Swim was like, you know what, it's a good business investment making a Shenmue anime.
I mean, if anybody was going to do it, it would be Adult Swim.
Yeah.
They like can't get any more Dragon Ball Z made. So they got to get something that was like relevant to anime nerds in the early 2000s. Because that's the time portal they're stuck in.
Sorry, I got very confused there for a moment because I was going to see, is anyone streaming that just for setting up a raid or whatever. And I scrolled over to the left, and then a thing popped up on Twitch that said, Friends is going away. And I went, could you watch Friends on Twitch? What? I was like, no, they're getting rid of the Friends thing on there, which is like something I forgot about is a thing, which is probably the reason they're getting rid of it. But I just like had a moment of going, what? I don't know. It was the verbiage, or the way that sentence is structured.
Your friends are just going away, Owen. They're leaving you. All my friends are leaving.
It's just like I forget. It's just like I always knew it would happen. The doctor said not to believe it and just take the medicine, and you won't think about that stuff anymore. But I told him. Yeah. Anyway, hey, that's another game. Where are we ranking that?
Oh, good question. I feel like I need to be sent a photo of the list at this point, maybe at the top of the stream, for future reference.
Well, if you want to have a look, it's just on the Twitch page. If you want to scroll down.
It is.
Yeah, I put it there. Like I told you about this last week. It's there.
I forgot. I felt like I thought you had like a whiteboard or something.
No.
I have a big whiteboard now.
No, I'm not that organized.
Okay, let's check. I love it. The bottom of the Twitch chat is the perfect place for this kind of science.
So, yeah, if you just scroll down, you'll see it on the, like, there's a bunch of panels, and one is titled Boat Boys.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's think. This one was pretty bad.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say. What's your thoughts?
So is it a game or not?
It's less of a game than I remembered it being, but more of a game than I remember Dino Survivor being.
Just to add in something.
Just to twist the knife.
I would probably put this between Bioshock and Hydrophobia.
That's actually exactly what I was going to say.
Okay,
I was going to say below Bioshock.
Yeah, because that feels right to me. Because Hydrophobia was also bad and played kind of poorly. But was also mercifully short.
We're creating a line of demarcation here where it's like Bioshock, obviously real video game.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Dead Aim, arguably real video game, kind of yes, kind of no. Hydrophobia Prophecy, definitely not real video game.
Yeah.
And everything below it, maybe including Blue Stinger, it pains me to say it, but I have to respect the science. Blue Stinger, not technically a real video game. Really hurts. 19-year-old me would be squeezing their chest right now. Special mention Dark Ocean PC demo.
Look, I didn't want to rank that because that was only like a demo thing.
No, fair. But if they had had time, it would have turned into Hydrophobia Prophecy. That's the Poke evolution of that game.
Yeah, it's kind of there. But I felt like that's not right. I can't rank something that's only in a development stage. So I stick it in there as we played it, but we're not going to add it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so we're going to.
I think your instincts are correct.
Wait, hold on, I can. So we're going to stick it in as number. So it's going to be the new number 8 on this list. 8 of 12. It's going to be Resident Evil Dead Aim. Well done. You're better than Hydrophobia Prophecy, Monstrum, Layers of Fear 2, and Blue Stinger.
So what's next on the boat?
What have we left? I sent you that list the other day.
Well, arguably we're doing an off-week boat thing on my birthday stream on Saturday.
That's true. Do you want to talk about that actually and tell people where to go for that?
Let me put a link in the Twitch chat so I don't have to worry about leaving parts of the description out. I'll just put my very descriptive image macro that's easy to parse.
And I've used the exclamation Zoe so you can see where your the stream is.
So Saturday is all day stream, babies. So please do come through. Anytime 9 a.m. ish Eastern time until we decide to stop and cook hamburgers. That Twitch thing I linked has some of the pertinent information. May 7th, 9 a.m. Eastern time, bossstores.tv. That's everything you need to know.
Or catgirls.com. They go to the same place. But
okay, that's the one that's not creepy, and I don't have to say catgirlshitting.xyz.
No, that is expired. That was the one that went to the channel that you to your secondary channel, and then you weren't really using it. So when that came up for renewal, I went, I'll let that slide for now.
Yeah, it's not worth $1.
You were waiting.
Well,
you weren't gonna sit on it and wait for all the high bidders
for catgirlshitting.xyz. No. Also, that was I got that for $1 when there was an offer. It was no, this is now $12. I went, no. Catgirls.com. That's a good that's a URL with some sticking power. Catgirlshitting.xyz. Yeah, that's limited branding availability. There's a very specific niche.
Okay, let's see though, because I'd say there's 100% chance that has a domain squatting page now. Oh no, it's
checked.
Still open.
Yeah, no, I checked.
Somebody could grab it.
No one because it's got shit in the title, so that's not common domain squatting type. And also,
it's a type of squatting.
It is, but also .xyz, so it's not one they look for. If it's even a .com actually would probably be probably we want people to go for. Anyway, let me give you the I will read out the list and then we can talk about how this overlaps with Saturday. So the remaining games on this list are now Close to the Sun, which is like a kind of adventure game thing by the look of it. Singularity, Night Cry, Deep Fear, Bioshock 2 and Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den, Cryostasis, Soma, The Abyss, Incident at Europa for whenever I get that actually working. I'm kind of getting there. I think I've got it running, but I've got to double check. And then Barotrauma is the other one remaining on that list.
Right, so Barotrauma is the one we're probably going to be playing on Saturday.
Yes, which is the
which
co-op.
has co-op and is up to 16 people.
Up to 16 players.
Conceivably, we could get some chat people in for the shenanigans.
If you are interested in picking it up, it is 75% off on Steam at the moment. Sas, you can hold off because I have a Steam key for you. I think if you're available on Saturday, I think I've one as well for Jay and or Bree, depending.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
It is online co-op only, unfortunately, so no local co-op, but it is, like I said, 16 player. It is, if you don't know what it is cooperative submarine management in a 2D, like on a 2D plane. So think somewhere between Sea of Thieves, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, and Alien Isolation. It's kind of
I mean, if it's anything remotely like Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like from what I understand, it's like Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, except you have a harpoon gun, which you can occasionally skewer your other crew members with, and then you might also have a team doctor who has to patch them up and or steal their organs. It seems like it'll be fun to muck around with and crash subs a few times.
I'm actually pretty excited for whatever you get to Abyss.
Yes, I want to make that work because I know you never got to play it at all, did you? In the end,
yeah, I tried to run it and like the graphics were so messed up.
Yeah, I think I found a fix for it, which I tested. So I tested it kind of, and it looked like it worked, but then I couldn't get anything to capture it. So I'm still figuring that out. What I think I might have to do is do what I did for Dark Ocean and use a third piece of software because I have the game. I have it running in an emulator, and then I'll have to use a third piece of software to capture that emulator in a window, so I can actually capture it and stream it. So that is in flux. I also don't know how long that game is because all the guides suggest that if you're following a guide, it's maybe like an hour, but it could also be the sort of thing. It's like That's also you knowing what you're doing and trying to figure out your way through a slightly bizarre first-person adventure game type thing. I also, from reading it, so I think I said the last time I was talking to you, I got the impression it was kind of a System Shock type game. It's not. It just looks like one, and it's actually apparently just an adventure game where you occasionally have to knock out enemies who will then get back up again. So
sure,
I don't know. It's a bit odd.
I'm still up for it.
Yeah, it sounds weird. Well, you better be because it's on the list. So at some point,
it's an obligation.
Exactly. Yeah. So Saturday for all day stream and Barotrauma probably somewhere in there as well. And I did see Zer got you Vampire Survivors.
Vampire Survivors.
In lieu of my inability to pick it up because of 60 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And,
so that'll probably be what I start with for the early part of the stream. Ian will be there most likely. I think that's guaranteed. It's just a question of when he's coming down. So he might come down in the morning or he might come down the night before. So it might just be me to start, but we'll have guests during the day, as is normal.
Excellent. Is that also the day you're doing your barbecue as well?
Yeah, so all day stream, as in like until 6 or 7 at night, maybe.
Yeah,
Eastern time.
Well, that's okay. That'll work out for me then. Good.
That's pretty normal for what it ends up as, I think.
Yeah, it's usually.
I'll be doing my heavily modded Dark Souls.
Yay! Fun. You'll have a very long lead into that.
That's it. All right. I don't see anyone.
It's a fucking nightmare.
God.
No, the fact it has random fog gates. I started doing brain work in my head, and I'm like, if it like dumps me into any of the lava places, it's gonna suck.
Yep. Also, what happens if you get past that? If you get that impassable fog gate again?
Well, I don't have to worry because every fog gate is a teleporter now that goes to a different fog gate.
But what if that one just
Yay.
doesn't work?
Well, then I'm fucked, aren't I?
Well, only if it leads you to a mandatory area. Otherwise, you'd be working through it. Anyway, that's also fun. That's Saturday at what time? 8:30 Eastern. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. All right. I'll probably wrap it up there. If I'm just looking. I don't see anyone there. I know to raid over to Sas. Is there anyone there you see that you want to?
Mhm.
Or will I just call it? Although,
Dream Harrier Live is doing the PS2 firefighting game by Konami.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, Real Soviet Bear is doing Resident Evil Revelations 2 if you want that.
there we go. That's
I
a
mean, I
good-
think that starts on a boat, by which I mean like a dinghy.
yes.
Yeah,
and
they
they're-
literally just started.
They're starting in about 5 minutes. They've got that countdown time, but that's actually very cute. I've not watched.
Perfect.
I've not watched their streams. I know them from
Yes,
popping into other people's streams before. So very good. All right, I'll send you over there then. That's a good spot to go to.
from Resident Evil to Resident Evil.
Exactly. All right, I'll send you over there then. Let's read. Yeah, this channel is intended for mature audiences. There you go. I hope you're all grown up enough.
Yep. Happy Jizz Day, everyone.
God's sake.
Happy jizzing. We just have to not acknowledge that it's about Star Trek
Star
and
Wars.
just Star Wars.
Oh, and don't correct. There's no reason. Who fucking cares about?
I don't know. I give Star Trek more of a pass. At
I
least
mean,
those-
Star Trek is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There's good things in Star Trek. It's just not all garbage movies.
Yeah, exactly. So the only debate is, well, which is the better J.J. Abrams movie? Unfortunately.
Do we have to answer that question? Are we legally obligated to choose one?
Well, you are now because I'm going to add it. I'll add it under the rankings.
No, you're like technically it's a game because whatever.
Well, there is that Star Trek video game which is based on the first movie. That is a ship. It's a starship. But, you know.
Oh wait, isn't that one that was like hilariously broken?
Yeah, it was the one where like stuff clipped through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it basically did not work.
Yeah, you can make characters grow and shrink. Anyway, there's a countdown there on the raid, so I'll send everyone over. Enjoy watching Resident Evil Revelations 2, everyone, and bye.
Bye.
Ready.